SwoleBenji here. Alright, so I know this is a long video, but I'm going to show you the perfect start for new players. Now, I've made a video, it's my most famous video on Albion, which is the fastest start for new players. But a lot of people had problems with it, a lot of people had questions, and the video didn't go into exact full detail about certain aspects. So what I'm going to do in this video is show you the entire thing, uncut, raw, unedited. We're going to edit as we go. And also, we're not going to be gathering rough stone because now everyone does that. I didn't know the video would get so popular. But now everyone's doing it. We're not going to buy any tomes because sometimes the tomes of insight, they're either super expensive or sometimes they're cheap, but a lot of newbies would like buy the tome, not equip the gear, use the tome, and then they're bankrupt. We're not doing arena because a lot of people aren't good enough at video games apparently to be able to do arena, even though I put out 3 videos on how to do it. So we're skipping arena, and we're not doing any risky stuff that other YouTubers recommend. There is a faster start by Flaccid Baron that involves Stalker Corrupted Dungeons, and I cannot beat his time. That's if you know the game and you're playing, you know, like you got banned or muted like I did. I didn't get banned, I got muted. You would go to Stalker Corrupted Dungeons, and you would be slightly faster, but this is for new players. This is a no-risk playstyle. It lets you watch anime, it lets you watch movies, talk with your girlfriend if you have one, while you play the game. And our goal is to hit Tier 6, which is Tier 6 Reaver, and maybe Tier 6 gear in about 2 hours, and be worth about 500,000 at that time. So let's go ahead and get started. This is the entire video. Alright, and for you guys, if you want to skip around, hover your mouse on the search bar, the seek bar on YouTube, and at the top of the screen here, I'm going to change the top to show what I'm currently working on or doing. So in this case, we are going to be doing the tutorial, and make that a little bigger. How do I make that bigger? There we go, now it's bigger. Alright, and we'll just center that on the screen. So we are now working on the tutorial. So let's get started. And my character's name is SwoleBenji on YT, or YouTube. And, oh, there's my other characters that I've practiced on. So this character, Quinella, do you guys know what anime Quinella's from? This character was Great Axes and Bear Paws. And it took me 3 hours, 17 minutes to reach Tier 6. Johnny Silverhand was my Boltcaster practice character, 2 hours and 12 minutes. So that saves a lot of time. These characters are still ticking down on their premium. Let's go, let's get started. Oh, make sure you have the tutorial button checked like I did. If that tutorial button is not checked, you will not be able to do the tutorial, and thus, you will not get 3 free days premium. So if you're absolutely brand new to the game, take your time on the tutorial, read all the steps. You don't have to follow my exact lead. Alright. And, you know what, I'm just going to move the text up a bit more, just so it's a little less out of the way. And this is how I do the tutorial. I'm not a speedrunner at the tutorial, but the tutorial keeps you in itself, that's a stupid sentence, for 15 minutes. You cannot leave the starter zone for 15 minutes, so you don't have to rush it. My best time is about 9 minutes, and the world record is about 8 minutes, in like 12 seconds or something. So what I'm doing now is I'm getting rough stone and logs for the quests that are later on in the tutorial. This guy wants me to run up the stairs here. When you hit this torch, it refreshes your sprint, so you can do it again. Now down here is a chest. This has a tier 1 helmet inside the chest. It's not required to get, and we get a better helmet before we even really need one, so I skip that. I'm not picking it up. I don't need it. It's worthless. There's really no point for me to do that. That's why I didn't bother picking it up, but you can if you want, but honestly, the tutorial mobs aren't going to kill you. So, this is just how I get the tutorial. Remember, this is completely raw, this is not edited, except for live edits. And, I have my graphics all the way up, and it's kind of lagging a little bit. I did just restart. You know what? I'm supposed to sprint there. Crap! Hurry! Get to the gate! No, I didn't make it. The goal is to get to the gate and zone out before that screen pops up. It doesn't really matter though. Let me close down Steam so I don't lag as much, and close down I think we're good now. So, just continuing with the tutorial. Again, if you've never ever played this game before, play at your own pace. Spend like a couple hours in here if you want. Fool around, see what you like doing. Once you learn how the game works and how it controls, then go play the test room and see what weapons you like and what gear you like, and you'll be fine. So the resources I gathered earlier will let me do this next part and craft the gathering tools, without having to actually go and gather them. And there we go. So this is the big circle where I recommend harvesting a whole shit ton of stone. Now, I'm playing at the most deadest time of the day. I'm playing at absolute dead hours, which, when this loads, I'll show you. The time is 6:03 a.m. UTC time. Ooh, oh, I thought that was a dead fox. And you're going to want to skin 2 foxes. I'll show you why in a little bit. Oh, and for foxes, you're supposed to swap to the single target attack, but I'm not too worried about the speedrun, you know, stuff. Let's just get through it. And we need 1 more fox. Oh, let's see if I can skin this one. Nope, 17 seconds. You know what? I'm just gonna chill and skin it. I don't feel like fighting another fox. 10 seconds. And the reason we want to skin another fox... Ah, dang it, there's only 3. That's a waste. This one's not going to be a full stack either. The reason we want to do this is so we can make a bag. Which I didn't outline in my other video, and you don't really need to, because you can just buy a bag with that strategy. You don't really need the bag. Alright, and then we go back and we talk to the quest giver once again.
You've done this before, haven't you?
And then we go up here and we're going to gather stone and cloth, or fiber as they call it in this game. We're gonna get some extra fiber because that's another material to make the bag. No, I don't want the rough logs. No, don't give me them. I like to just do 2 stacks of 9. I don't know the exact math of what you need, but that's just what I do. So that was 1 stack, and this should be 2nd stack. And again, this video isn't how to do the tutorial fast. This video isn't how to even do the tutorial. I'm just showing you from start to end how to get to tier 6 in like 2-ish hours with 500,000. And it sets you on a good path. It gives you the fastest dungeon clearing speed build. And it teaches you how to use the dungeon clearing speed build in full detail. So if someone asks in the comments, because they always ask like, I'm using the bowlcasters, but I keep dying and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, dude. And it's just like, come on, man, just watch the videos. See, this guy is following the guide. He's super overweight. Well, he's not really doing it right because he should be going towards the boat by now, but that's okay. And the great thing about the noob zone is it gives you so many resources, and you can if you wanted to be a crafter, you could easily get up to like tier 3, like just in the tutorial zone before leaving. But right now, there's so many bots in the game that crafting and gathering is just not worth it until you do something about the bots. Alright, so we got this, what was that? That's the carrot soup, so we put that on because we're going to be using that. Now it wants us to go out and do some battles. And this is when you want the AoE skill on your sword. This guy's name is Epic Jimmy. I don't think I'm muted on this account. And if they want to mute me on this account, it's just a demonstrative account. It's not an account I actually plan to play. So if they mute me on it, it's whatever. So we want to grab multiple opponents. If you're new, don't do this because you'll get downed so fast. Can I do? Oh fuck no! That de-aggroed the other group. Never mind. And I'm just gonna tag them all so I can kill them all at once. You want to make sure you pick up the silver too. Now, I would advise eating a carrot soup here, but in my testing, I'm going to save it for the actual dungeons, because depending on how the dungeons go, we want to save them, honestly. So at this point, we're just faming up to get to tier 2. That's the whole purpose of this. And I'm avoiding the fights with the shield guys, because they're tanky, they take forever to kill. They don't really give more experience or silver. So don't fight those guys. Just fight the casters and the rogues, or the little dagger using thieves. And if you're wondering how I can see through the wall here, this isn't a cheat code. This is just a setting in your options. I have a video about that on my channel, so go look. I have a playlist of all my Albion videos, so just go check out the playlist. You can check out my channel by clicking the SwoleBenji name. There we go. We got the learning points. We're gonna learn that, and now we're gonna go into the middle here, which aggroes these guys, unfortunately. I think we can kill them before the quest completes. Maybe not. It's going to give us immunity and de-aggro these dudes. Oh, we killed them in time, so we got the credit. This explains how to use learning points. I'm going to explain how to use learning points later and when you should learn them, because it's very vital to speed up the process for using bolt casters. Because bolt casters, when you first start, you need like level 3 to like really feel the power. Level 3 crossbow mastery, that is. Alright, so now we're heading back to camp, and we're going to... It's going to give us the option if we want to craft our starter set or buy it off the market. And you should always buy it off the market. You should always buy everything off the market. So, and here's why. Let me explain. Let's say you wanted to make a sandwich in the real world, okay? So to make a sandwich, you need bread, you need meat, cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, a sauce, mayo, I guess, mustard, who cares? You need all that stuff for a full-fledged tier 8 sandwich, right? Maybe not tier 8. Tier 8 is like chef-worthy, but you get the idea, right?
On the hunt.
This guy asked what the point of this game is. He actually spoke English, dude. That's so rare. It's so rare. Okay, I hate how I'm so absent-minded. My rant about the sandwich, right?
Have a look.
I'll get back to that. Here's what I'm buying. We're buying leather helmet, leather boots, cloth chest. Now this is where it's going to be different, guys. Normally I advise you buy the bow, but since we're not doing the Tome of Insight, we're going to be buying the sword. Because the sword leads to the crossbow, and the crossbow leads to the bolt casters. And we'll also buy a shield, because we can easily afford it, and why not?
My pleasure. It's simple, really.
Alright, we didn't equip everything. Yeah, the boots. There's the boots, and there we go. Slap that on. We can now have a tier 2 cape. Make sure you put that cape on. And it's time to go clear out more mobs. Now, I'm just going to trash everything. As a newbie, you don't want to do this. I'm doing it because this character's getting deleted after I'm done with this video. You'll notice I have some gold on this account. That's because I take my 500k that these characters make and I turn it into gold, and then I just let it sit on the account. I can mule it over at some point if I want, but really, I don't really need the money. Alright, we're gonna go clear the mobs now, and then... Actually, no. I already messed up. Let's go back real quick. You would think I would have this rehearsed out, but I'm getting distracted also. But it's fine. It's alright. So, normally, we would load up on a whole bunch of rough stone, right, before we leave, and I still, like, right now would be a great time to do that, because there's nobody here doing it. Like, this is why I like to play at this hour. But I'm not going to recommend you do it, because it can take a long time. There's bots that do it now. There are literal bots. So, oh, we gotta make our, hold on. We're gonna make our bag. Let me go up to this guy and make our leather bag. I threw away everything to make the bag. I threw away everything. Ugh. Alright, well, we're just gonna wing it. Normally I would buy 2 of these donkeys, right? So there's 1. We're just gonna buy 2. And it's gonna say we're overweight. So we're gonna run a little slower. With the bag, you won't be overweight with 2 donkeys. You can actually wear 4 donkeys if you want. And we're gonna go get out of the tutorial island now. So yeah, the sandwich thing. Back to that. Hopefully we can finish the sandwich analogy. So you want to make a sandwich. In this game, let's say you wanted to craft your own gear. Well, to make your own sandwich, and I mean make your own sandwich, you need to go out into the fields and harvest wheat. Then you have to craft a bowl to mill the wheat in with a pestle, which you have to find. Then you have to find chickens or raise chickens and then kill them, butcher them, cut them, cook them. I don't have my skills set. Right? So you have to do all that for the chicken. Now for the cheese, you gotta find cows or raise cows, and you have to milk the cows, and you have to learn how to make the milk into cheese, which takes a very long time. Then for the lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, you have to find all that, grow all that, or harvest all that. And then finally for the mayo, you have to have a combination of eggs. You need to build a whisk, which you're gonna need metal for, so you gotta go dig into the ground for metal shards, and then melt that with a... You know, it's just a whole bunch of work, is what I'm getting at. Or you can do the 21st century thing, and you can just go to the store and buy a sandwich. Or you can go to a restaurant and buy a gourmet sandwich. Or you can go to the store and buy the ingredients and assemble the sandwich. So in Albion, if you want to make all of your own gear, that's a lot of work, dude. Just go buy it. Like, the time spent getting the money to buy the gear is way faster than making it yourself. And let's say you wanted to be a sandwich maker, right? You wanted to, like, start your own Subway restaurant or sandwich line. And I should really kill a healer. I'm not using my other abilities because I'm busy talking. No, stop it. Right? You just gotta kill 10 dudes. We're not in any danger of dying or anything. We're fine. So we can just jump on him, he's dead. So the point that I'm getting at here is... In Albion, if you want to be competitive with all the other sandwich makers, you're going to need all of that land in the zones where sandwich crafting would be a bonus, which in this game is Caerleon. You're going to need all that farmland, all that help, all those extra alt characters for focus crafting to make it happen. So, as a newbie, don't worry about crafting. Just don't worry about it. Once you get your farms up and going and you got some houses and some laborers, then figure out what you want to craft. And this guide is going to get you on that path. It's the most optimal way to get on that path. Alright, we got our 2 donkeys. Now, once you go through this door, you can't go back. So make sure you have your donkeys. And I would say make sure you have your bag, but we're not going to have a bag right now. And that's going to suck. See? Wait, what? No, it's when you go through this circle. Okay, we're going through that circle, and now it's like, I want to leave. No, let me out. Let me out. Alright, so it's been 18 minutes since we've started, so the boat will let us leave right away. If you get here before the 15-minute mark, you have to sit here and AFK before you're allowed to leave. Now, I highly recommend Step Cross, which is down here in the bottom. The reason you want to go to Step Cross is because it's closest to Bridgewatch. And the reason we like Bridgewatch is because Bridgewatch is the crossbow crafting capital of the world, which means bolt casters are cheaper there. And here's the quests that we need to do. We're going to accept this. We're going to come over here and talk to this guy and get our 3 days free premium. Hey, there's silver on the ground. 45 seconds until I can loot it. That's weird. Someone must have suicided or something. Okay, so we got our 3-day premium. And before we go on to the next quest, let me just change our header now, because I need to make sure I'm on top of that. Quests. There we go. We're going to go to this guy over here on the left and get our 1 gold piece. All you got to do is accept and stand in the circle for 4 seconds. And then we're going to complete it. Now we have 1 gold. And now we're going to go click the coin market, and we're going to sell our 1 gold for 3,000 silver. And there we go. We have 3,000 silver. Very cool. Very cool indeed. And let me just see what a tier 2 bag is here. Let's type bag. 280. 288 for that one. Let's go with that one. And that's fine. It's not much. Now we can move 100% speed. Normally you would craft this in the tutorial zone. So we're going to go to combat training and then a dangerous place that we're going to accept. Now here it says we need to go to Noffer's Knoll. I'm going to press Elm and open the map, and there's Noffer's Knoll to the left. So I'm going to go to the left. Now this quest tells you to go to a different place every time. It's never the same. This one's for focus. I'm not bothering with focus. You can always come back and do it later. It's always going to be there. For this guide, and like, I'm not going to worry about it, okay? And it's taking a while to load because I have graphics at super duper maximum settings. And let me make sure I'm not doing like a virus scan right now. I might be. I don't know how to tell. I don't know how to use Windows 10 yet. And pushing in opens this map, and I'm going to go to the question mark, which is our quest zone area to turn it in. Oh, and I'm going to turn off looking for group real quick because I hate looking for group chat. It's annoying, so I'm just going to unclick that. And there we go. And we're going to complete it. And now it wants us to it wants us to get 200 silver. Now in my previous video, I tell you to hold on to your 3 days premium. And the reason I told people to do that is because until they learn what they want to do with their game, they should hold on to it and not use it. And they should wait till they have free time to maximize it. Unfortunately, people didn't understand that, so I'm going to go ahead and use it now. And that's going to make this whole process a little faster. So we're just going to start killing mobs. Just going to try to pull as many as I can. And there we go. And the goal is to get 200 silver. Now, with an active premium, all silver drops are going to be increased by 50%. So this makes the quest a little faster. And I'm going to use my Armor's R ability to just get a little bit of healing off. This is also another spot where you could use your carrot soup, but we're going to save that for dungeons. Alright, let's grab all the dudes. And we're tanky as a sword user. We're pretty tanky. You know, it's a little harder to kill us than the bow user, but it does take us longer to kill mobs. So this is not the fastest start. The fastest start I've already made. You can check it out on my channel. It's not a full 2-hour, 3-hour video. However long this video is going to be, I don't know because I'm filming it as I go. Okay, like. So right now we're at what, 113 silver, 139 silver. And we're about to go down here, so we got it though. All right, we just got tier 3 reaver, and we're at 20% on warrior, armor, and cloth fighter. So at this point, we're going to click this little bubble on the right side, which opens up our destiny board, and we're going to click learn here on the left, and that advances us to tier 3. We're going to repeat the same for the armor and for the that. Now, this means we can wear cloth and leather. Now, one thing you could do is wear a piece of plate so you can have all 3 unlocked, but we don't really need plate, and plate isn't really recommended. Alright, so now we are tier 3 reaver, and I hate the damn shield guys. Let's get both of them. Why not? Of course he shields after I use interrupt. Okay, now we're at 200 silver. Now we can go back and turn in the quest and get the next part. Hopefully the next part is in the same zone. If not, it does take more time, but that's okay. I'm not in any rush, and if you're a new player, you really shouldn't be in a rush either. Our 3-day premium is ticking away, but that's fine. We're going to be more than set by the time that runs out. And if you follow my guide, okay, it is in the same zone. Cool. If you do follow this guide, then you will easily be able to farm enough silver to hit premium. And currently premium is at 9.5 million, which it went up by 500,000 in one day. And that is thanks to all the referral skin trader stackers. What they do is they refer themselves, which is against the terms of service, but SBI doesn't care because they're just making money off of it. and it also inflates the price of gold, which the more people that buy gold from SBI or Stillfront, the more they make money, and the more money they make, the more they can pay for that 160 million that they paid for this game. So now we go to this guy, and he gives us a similar quest. We can kill 10 guys or 1 boss character. Now, admittedly, killing the boss is way faster than killing 10 guys. But if you play during the busy hours, you won't find the bosses alive because they'll be camped by newbie players. I don't know why the newbies camp the bosses. The bosses don't really drop anything, but I'm gonna ride up to the boss. And these big compounds in the noob zones are where the bosses are, by the way. They'll have this little, like, glowing circle underneath them. So, like this guy. This guy has 1,900 health. He's a boss character. I'm gonna go fight him. And he's got healing totems, by the way. But we're swords. We have an AoE. We can easily clear it. Don't want to stand in the fire. I do want to kill his ad, though. So that's going to make dealing with him a little easier. I'm going to interrupt his spells. I'm going to use my slow helmet. And it is a kind of a tough fight. Oh, he's got a fucking healer, man. I should have said... I'm going to save my interrupt for the fucking heals guy. There we go. And we can kill him with this E. Booyah, I got him. And now we can just, we can just leave. So that boss, one mistake. Should have looted him because he drops like 300 silver. It's not a big deal. We're going to mount up and we are done with quests. That's it. And also, by doing these starter quests, we are tier 3, so we're going to go straight to town with our new quest reward. And we are going to sell that and get our tier 3 gear and do some tier 4 dungeons. We are not tier 4 reaver yet, so they're very dangerous. Alright, so now, let me change the overview to buy phase. I don't know why I'm calling it the buy phase. That sounds like something out of Counter-Strike. Hey, this is the buy phase. Right. So now we have 2 donkeys and a royal sigil. You can save the donkeys if you want to do high-risk stuff. Like if you want to go straight to Stalker Corrupteds. I'm not going to recommend that, though. Well, there's another little boss creature there. We could kill him, but we don't really need to. Because killing regular mobs in a tier 4 dungeon, which we will be able to do in our tier 3 gear, is much faster than farming tier 3 outdoor bosses. So now we're going to Bridgewatch. And the reason we did not sell our donkeys in the little starter town here is because they sell for more, usually, at Bridgewatch. Now, if you think that my video is going to disrupt the donkey market, it won't. Donkeys can only be gotten from doing the tutorial zone. Yes, true. But there are bots that they just do the tutorial, they load up on 4 donkeys, and then they just run to town. That's all they do. Every single character that has ever existed in this game that actively plays has gotten a donkey at some point. And donkeys rarely get thrown into red or black zones, so they rarely ever trash. The world has plenty of donkeys, they're not going to run out anytime soon. And now we're just running to Bridgewatch. Which on the map, you can see that it is 1 tile to the up and to the right. Now this trip takes a little longer if you load it up on 4 donkeys. But for the purpose of the video, I wouldn't advise doing the 4 donkey strat unless you have a lot of time to burn. It's only like 7,000 extra silver, and that's not a lot for the time it takes. But if you're brand new, then yeah, sure, why not, right? Alright, so this thing here, if you're wondering what it does, this Royal Sigil, sounds important. It's not. All it does is let you craft royal equipment. If you craft a royal hood, a royal boot, that's all it does. So by the time you're ready to start crafting, these things they're not too expensive. Alright? It's cheaper just to buy the item already crafted than to craft it yourself, like I said earlier. Alright, so here's the buy phase, guys.
Don't be shy.
We're going to hit all these little circles to refresh our search bar and make sure they're all cleared and empty. We're going to hit our sell tab, and we're going to go to sell donkeys, and we're going to compare the prices. 5,000 or 3,400. I would say sell order, because if we sell order and undercut by 1, you're going to get 9,000 back. For the sake of the video, I'm just going to do sell and short myself on purpose to show you can still do it even if you don't make as much as what's in the video, okay guys? So use this, use sell order. Don't use sell. I'm only doing it to prove a point. So I'm actually shorting myself here. So that is 6,000. Now this, you'll notice, is 29 or 32. These things, like I can get 31 after tax, or I can get 28. To me, having 28 now is way better. So I'm just going to go ahead and just sell it now. Now, let's buy our equipment. We're going to buy weapons, which is ranged, and crossbow. And we're going to make sure it says tier 3. Now, you'll notice this one here is priced at 886, and this one is priced at 887. This one is a normal quality item, because there's no border around it. This one is a good quality item, and you'll notice the item power is 10 more, and it's only 1 more silver. The reason we're going to buy this one is because we can sell it back faster. So I'm going to buy that for 887. Now I'm going to go to armor and go to leather helmet, and just buy the first one. Or like I said, same thing. Like this one's even better. This is an outstanding quality. So outstanding is this color, excellent is this color, which is way more expensive, and masterpiece is this color, which is insanely expensive. Masterpiece is a whole 100 more points, right? So we're just gonna buy this one because it's easier to sell back later. Now we're going to go to leather shoes. Same deal. That's 650. That's 1,400. So nah, we'll just buy the 650. And now we're going to go to cloth armor. The reason we're using cloth, you may be like, well, I'm not a spellcaster. Why the hell am I using cloth armor? In this game, cloth armor is for damage. Leather armor is for a mix of tankiness and damage. And plate armor is for tankiness. Alright, so for our crossbow, we're going to select Sundershot. And this is temporary. And I'll explain. I'll explain everything, so don't worry about it. Normally, I would advise you to sell these, because this is 200, 30, 50, 100, etc. And to do that, you would go and repair it. So I'm going to go and repair it. So on the map here, there's some symbols. I'm going to zoom it in. The arrow is me. This little white bench that says Elder's Repair Station, I'm going to click it and make sure there's none other in town. This is the only one you want to go to. You want to make sure it says usage fee 0%. This is owned by the game. This is owned not by a player, but by the NPCs. Sometimes players will build one of these in the town, because these are all player-built little spots here, and they will charge 999% and fuck you over. So don't ever repair anywhere but here, right here. For 0%, okay? Now this little hammer, this golden hammer is the marketplace. That's where we went to. You can just rewind the video and watch it. So I'm gonna repair this because you can't sell items until you repair them. But to short myself and make it harder for me, I'm just gonna throw them out because to me it's not even 1,000 silver, and to me that's not really worth it. But you should go back and definitely sell them if you're new. I'm fine with that. We have 35,000 right now, and remember, I've shorted myself. So the next step is to go to tier 4 dungeons, because we're not doing arena. We're not doing. Hold on, let me just fix my text box here and change this to Tier 4 dungeons. And there we go. So we're ready to do tier 4 dungeons. Now, we're in Bridgewatch. See the blue color, right? The smooth floor cleft is to our up and left. That is the Roman numeral for 4. That's a tier 4 zone. Down here to the bottom right is another tier 4 zone. We want to go to one of those. Now, we're not a tier 4 reaver yet, okay? So a tier 4 reaver means I'm going to push B to open the Destiny board. Now, this is your reaver level. So this is Adept is tier 4. You can see here it says damage versus creatures of tier 4 or higher is increased by 35%, and defense versus tier 4 or higher is increased by 26%. So this means that right now in this zone, the enemies in this area and in the dungeons will do way more damage, and we will not do as much damage to them, making them extremely difficult or slightly impossible to do. Though it's not really impossible. Okay, Rusty, if you're watching this, Rusty, I'm using the word impossible, or you gonna bully me for it? Anyway, that's Rusty. He's a content creator. He got mad that I assumed something was impossible and wouldn't shut up about it for like an hour. Anyway. What we're doing now is we're running around the zone randomly, and we're looking for green dungeon portals. And because of the time that we're playing, there should be plenty available without too much. So here's one right now. You see it? This thing right here, this big rock formation with a green glow. That's a dungeon. We're going to left click it, and we're going to go inside. Alright, so now we are in a tier 4 dungeon. Let me set my armor skills here. Your abilities and passives don't matter too much. We do want refreshing sprint though, because it reduces our cooldowns. That's the only important one right now. I'm going to get into abilities in a little bit. Your passives don't matter too much. I'm going for damage. This one is damage and damage. So just damage. So this little rat here has very low health, 34 health. We can just auto attack that. So to auto attack, I'm left clicking the mob. These are a little more dangerous. These are skeleton archers. We're a crossbowman. We can open on them with, you know, that's how RPGs work. It won't fight us until we fight it. I'm going to open with Sundershot and immediately with Snipe. Remember, we don't do enough damage to these yet. They're very dangerous mobs. And then I'm going to open with Q, and I'm halfway dead, so I'm going to run away now. So I'm going to run away. The mob will give up trying to kill us once we run out of its range. I'm going to press R and heal up. And at this point, I'm going to also eat a carrot soup, which will allow us to heal faster. Now, you may think, what the hell are you doing? This is slow as shit. I can't believe this video recommended me this. This only lasts for not even the full one floor, okay? So we're just gonna take our time and kill stuff. And we can pick up the silver piles. Use refreshing sprint to get my snipe back, and we're gonna wait on snipe, and we're gonna kill this caster next. Same way, we're just going to repeat this process. Now this is a possessed sculpture. Just use your abilities on it. It's going to poop out ghosts, but once we kill this, we can't snipe because, yeah. And now we're going to run away. We're almost dead here, and if you die, you don't die and lose your stuff. You just bend the knee and kneel down, and it takes 5% of your durability. With our gear, a durability loss is super cheap to repair. These ghosts don't give experience or fame, so we're just going to run past them, and they will leave us alone after a certain range. They don't count as active mobs either when you open the chest. Alright, so here's 2 mobs. This skeleton is pretty easy to kill, and this ghoul is also pretty easy to kill. This guy will blow himself up when you get near, so. You still want to dodge their attacks, by the way. I'm going to scoot this a little bit more and track my crossbow fighter. So this speed's way up, guys. Just bear with me until we get there. This is the painful, boring, slow, cautious part. But this is still the faster way to do it. if you're not going to buy a tome of Insight. In my other video, I clearly say that we're buying a tome and skipping this whole process. These mobs are a little harder, so we're going to kill one and run away. There we go. And we're going to run away now and reset the fight. And then we're going to kill another one and do the same thing. Yeah, it's just a silence attack. It's no big deal. I don't have any cooldowns to use anyway right now. Alright, so we're at 58% to tier 4. See how fast this is going? Once we hit tier 4, these guys will die so fast. They will die way faster than they're dying now. And when our crossbow hits level 3, or I'm sorry, when our crossbow hits level 2, we have a new attack we can use. Oh, we got an item. What do we get? Ooh, 5,000 silver. That is good money. That is good money for a new character. Look at that. Already, we're up 5,000. And as soon as we hit tier 4 crossbows, we can go buy bolt casters. Because, well, we can already afford them now. Because we have 35,000. Right? But we don't really want to go back to town just yet. We want to at least finish the dungeon first. So, out of these two, I'm going to kill the ghoul first because he's more annoying. Because he has that big cone puke attack that I don't want to deal with. And then this guy, you can interrupt him with your knockbacks, which, as a crossbow user, your starting passives let you knock back on 3 autos. Alright, so you'll notice that we just have these learning points reached. If you look over here, it's at 21, 21, and 21. We're going to use our learning points and advance to tier 4. So we now have tier 4 boots, helmets, and tier 4 armor. We don't need to go back just yet and buy anything. Not yet. We want to get our adept up to tier 4. Because that's going to make things super easy. And I did take a hit there, but it's fine. I have the carrot soup going, which heals you out of combat, by the way, not in combat. And I have the R on the armor for out of combat heals. And there we go, crossbow fire. Let's learn that immediately. I know I'm in combat. I know, guys. I know I'm in combat, but it's just rats. It's just the rats. So now we have tier 4 crossbows, which means we can now use bolt casters. But do we want to really leave this dungeon while we're in the middle of it? Now at level 2, we get explosive bolt. And it's way faster to get to level 2 than it is to get to the mastery for level 1. I know that sounds weird, but our crossbow combat specialist only takes a little bit to get there. So I'm going to kill these rats, and then I'm going to reset the fight. Because this is a boss character, and he's going to, yeah, he hits hard. So we're just going to reset the fight. And he leaves a slime trail, by the way, that you learn the boss mechanics over time. This is a green chest. We have premium active. And we're just using our abilities as they come off cooldown. That's all we're doing. Nothing really fancy. And we're dodging his attacks. And he's halfway dead. We're gonna use our next snipe when he does his puke attack, which we did take a hit for, which sucks. But we're still okay. I think we got this. I think we're okay, guys. No, he got me. I fucked that up. So it's really hard to do this when you're not tier 4 Reaver. Okay, so we're at 84%. I know I can do it. I don't want to waste the video's time. I don't want to waste the viewer's time doing this. I've done it before. It's not super special. I got hit twice by his attacks. If I didn't get hit by any, he would have died. But I'm going to show you what to do, because the average player won't be able to do that. Okay, I've been playing this game for like over 2 years. I got over 5,000 hours. I know how this crap works, okay? So we're just going to keep clearing the dungeon, and when we get our Reaver, we'll come back and kill him super easy. Like, remember, we'll be doing 35% more damage and have 25% more defense. Alright, so remember, I just got down there, so now my durability got down by 5%. It's not a lot. The repairs are super cheap. It's not a big deal. We're fine. There's no reason to fret or panic. So we only need to kill like 5 or 6 more mobs, and then we will be powerful enough to take on the boss. And I know what you're thinking. This is so slow. What the hell? Why are you using a crossbow? Listen, it gets... At level 2, we get Explosive Bolt, which is an AoE attack, and it does way more damage. Okay? And then at level 3, we have a passive ability that lets us use that AoE attack twice in a row, okay? So just chill. It's all gonna be okay. We're all gonna make it, brah. And there we go. Now we... Wait. Are we? Yes, we are now tier 4 Reaver. Let's go back and kill that boss. He's super dead. I don't even need that cooldown, that run speed cooldown, because this boss is going to eat the dirt so easy. I'm going to open with that, open with snipe. I'm going to wait for him to use an ability before I Q. There we go. See, look, he's halfway dead. We've taken no damage, barely any damage. And he's done. He's donezo. Now let's see what we get in loot. Let's see if we get anything good. Anything juicy. First chest of the video. We got a 2.3k. 2.3k. Hey, that's alright, man. This is only a tier 4 dungeon. This isn't tier 5. Now, I want to see if this is a 1-floor dungeon. If it is, we're going to finish it. If it's not... Well, you know what? Let's keep... Yeah, we're supposed to keep going until I get at least Explosive Bolt. That speeds things up so much. And I would really like to get at least 50,000 before we go back to town, to be honest. 50,000. I'm actually taking big hits there because I stood in the damn attack. So I'm going to run away and heal. And I'm going to check something, see where our crossbow is at. This is what I want to track here, is crossbow fighter. So, combat specialist, I'm going to untrack. Combat specialist, I'm just untracking these. You don't have to do this. This is for my own thing. Crossbow fighter, we want to keep an eye on that number. When that hits 20%, we're going to use our learning points and jack it up a level. It's not standing those attacks this time, guys. We're still a little vulnerable because we don't have our tier 4 armor. But the enemies are easier to kill now. So we're at 10%. And I'm using the armor's Mend Wounds ability here. You don't want to enter fights when you're low on health. Absolutely not. Now this green floor is a poison floor, so we're slowly losing health as we stand here. You'll notice that we one-shot the rats now. That's a little tougher fight, because he's going to yoink us. So I'm gonna come back to it in just a bit. Okay, we're gonna eat that attack. It sucks, but it's what happens. So I wanted to kill the caster first. It's fine, guys. And like I said, this part is a little slow, but it speeds up dramatic. It speeds up so much. And there's a reason I didn't advise this in my video, because this is the truth of it, right? Is you have to slowly get your way to tier 4, slowly get your way to bolt casters, whereas the tomes let you skip it immediately for the cost of 20 to 25,000. And to me, that money is worth it. But we don't have the extra bankroll from gathering all the rough stones like in that video, so we have to kind of take it a little slower. And people got really confused with the whole market thing. Like, I guess they've never played a game with an auction house. They've never played a game with a market. They've never bought anything from an online store or something. I don't know. But people had a lot of difficulty understanding the market. Okay, we just got a Tome of Insight. This is the challenge daily. That's 1,000 fame. So we're going to go ahead and not use it yet, because we're about to hit 20% on Crossbow Fighter. Once we hit that 20%, then we'll use it. I'm just going to go ahead and take him out. There we go. So now we're at 20%. And we're going to hit learn. This puts our crossbows at level 2. Awesome. Now let's go ahead and use that book. Crossbows are at 7%. So now that we're it's level 3. It is level 3, and the passive is level 5. Okay, level 6. Level 3 and level 6. Okay, we just need one more level then. Let's keep going. My bad, I said it was level 2. It's level 3 apparently. This is why I try to use scripts in my videos. This is all small potatoes. We've only been playing for 50 minutes so far, and I've been taking it very slow. Like, we're already 10% on the crossbow fighter, so we're absolutely fine. Now, another reason I also advise doing Arena is this lets you skip all the way to Tier 5 Reaver, which you can see we're 9% of the way there. So, but when we start doing the Tier 5 dungeons, because we're going to be doing Tier 5 dungeons as a Tier 4 Reaver, and it's going to be way faster once we have the skill unlocked. You'll see, guys. It's so fast. It's so smooth. It's absolutely smooth. Okay, there's another boss. Let me see. Is that yeah, it's a chest boss. It sucks that we're only getting these green chest boss, but that's just how it is sometimes. All right, we're going to open the same way we do with the other boss. And you can see just face taking his spells. We're in a pretty good spot. He's very easy to kill. There we go. Let's see what we get. We got 1,170 out of that chest. Again, it's not the best, but it gets better. Can we snipe before he yoinks? No, we can't. Make sure you don't. Ah, crap! I have this ghost aggroed too. Ugh, these are sloppy pulls, man. Sloppy. Ah, damn it! They keep making me cancel my skills. We're gonna run away from the ghost and fight this guy one-on-one ish. Crossbows are at 1921. Okay, here we go. This is the big moment. We're now level 3 in the crossbows. Yes, time. This is gonna speed up so much. Now we're switching to explosive bolt on the Q. This is where shit gets real. And when we hit level 6, it will be even faster. Okay. All right, so. Basically, we're just gonna stutter, step, weave, and AoE the ground. And you may be thinking, well, what the hell? How is that faster? How is that faster at all than just sniping it? Well, that's a single target. Check out these rats, right? I get all the rats together, and boop, they're all dead. And I can move while attacking this guy. I can even throw a W at him, hit him with a Q. It's so much easier. And once we get the passive, we can shoot 2 of these bad boys back to back without cooldowns. It's so awesome, guys. Just hear me out, man. And by the way, with refreshing sprint, you can shoot these even faster. Look at that, we killed 2 of these guys in seconds. And look at our health. We're not having to like regenerate as much. And I'm aware I could use snipe on these guys. I'm aware of that. I'll snipe this boy for you, because it's a fun skill to use. Look at that, we got 3 sword boys. This would be a really hard fight normally, but not for us. We're able to dodge all their attacks while we fire. How cool is that, guys? And see, look, we're already 13% in. We're already 13% to level 4. We'll hit level 6 within no time. We're getting to the boss room. This is a 1-floor dungeon. We're about to go back to town, guys, and get bolt casters. Okay? I'm really excited to show you bolt casters because it's so much faster for bosses. Right? It's so much. We'll be doing way more damage as well. We're going to be doing so much more damage than this crossbow because it's a artifact weapon, and it's actually one of the cheaper ones. Alright, so let's just heal up just a little bit before we pull this one. This is one of the more dangerous pulls. We're alright. Because, you know, we have the skills now. We have the know-how. We have the reaver. There's no reason to die to these. As long as we don't stand in all those attacks, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. I'm gonna kill the ads here, and we're gonna reset this fight. So don't worry about the boss right now. The boss ain't shit. Alright, he thinks he's tough, but we just step over here, beyond the do not cross line. He has to follow the rules, or they'll mute his account. They'll ban him. They'll ban him for going out of bounds, and yeah, let's just take him out. And this boss, his mechanics are kind of whatever. You just move out of the way of his attacks, just like you would any other boss, right? I activate refreshing sprint so I can spam Q faster. Now that's a tomb hammer grab. This circle here, the skull will only follow you on the outsides of it. So next time he does it, I'll just stand in the middle. Give him another good old snap. So that's a tomb hammer grab. We have to move out this one. This is the skull, right? All it does is circle an exploding skull around you. As long as you don't move, the skull will never hit you, right? As long as you don't panic. Right, I moved out of the way that time because that's a tomb hammer grab. But his whole thing is he populates the area with these exploding skulls. Blue chest. Ooh, that's 9,000 in this chest. We definitely have enough now. Pretty sure we have enough. Yeah, 42,000 and 11,000. So that's going to get us our bolt casters. And I think we can go to tier 4.2 bolt casters, but we want to make sure we also have enough for the armor. The armor also speeds up our clear. Alright, so let me switch the header to by phase 2. There we go. And this will help me timestamp the video if I decide to do that, if the future version of me isn't as lazy, you know? We're at 57 minutes and we're already tier 4. I think we're going to be wearing tier 4.2. It depends on the prices. I don't really remember how expensive or how cheap they are. This guy's name is Fuck Me Please. Alright. Oh, did I? Hey, someone donated. I have it turned off for the video, but I want to play it. Oh, Kiss Tank, you donated last time. Look at this. Check this out, guys.
Want to trade?
Hiring a scriptwriter fund.
Hell yeah, dude. If you're trying to hire me for 10 bucks, though, I mean, I can type super fast. Hit me up in Discord, man. I don't know if he'll see that or if he's gonna watch this whole video. Anyway, this is the next buy phase, guys. Okay, so we're gonna sell for. We need to repair first. I forgot to repair. I always forget to repair. So let's go repair so we can sell our stuff. All right. So that was 700 silver. It's not a lot, guys. It's not a lot of money. We fell down once. That's a common complaint people have, is that they die a bunch in dungeons and they can't afford repairs. So we're going to clear all of our search terms up here by clicking these little arrows, right? Now the silver mirror, we're just going to up and sell it. Just straight up. Just bye-bye. The souls, sell it. The runes. Now I know what you're going to be telling me, because we're going to be buying runes, right? We're going to be buying them. I'm going to sell them because I want to know how much money I have, okay? Just let me do my thing. This is how I play. I'm just straight up selling these. I'm not worried about sell orders. Now this one is 400 or 3,000. We're going to sell order that, okay? Because that would be a huge amount of money to lose. But right now that puts us at what? 49,000. So we're we're about 900 under where I want to be, and if I sold those other items, we would be all right. But hey, we're okay, man. So now we're gonna search Boltcaster. Boltcast. So tier 4.0 is 15,000, right? What about 0.1? 22. That's a little pricey. 43. I need to do some math here and figure out soul. 192 souls. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, 192 of these. How much does that cost? It's gonna cost me 21,000. So 43 minus 21 would be 21. Boltcaster's tier 4.1 would be 15. That would be 6, and then the runes for that would be 2. So if I paid 15, 17... Okay, damn it. Let me try again. Boltcast. So that's going to cost me 17,000 for 4.1 plus 21. 17 plus 21, that'd be 39, right? Rounded up to 40k. But so that's 6,000 more for that quality. Okay. Let's find Boltcasters again. Boltcasters. Now, is there better quality? That's 23,000, not worth. Okay, so we're going to buy this Boltcaster for 15.4k. And then we're going to buy runes. So I need 192 runes. Rune. And I know what you're saying. You just sold some of those. Why are you buying them back? Bro, it's okay, man. It's okay. It's cheaper to enchant this to 4.1 than it is to buy. Now for souls. I need 192 of these bad boys as well. But what does that leave me at if I pay 110? 21k. That leaves me with 10k. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, now we're going to buy Druid Robe. Druid Robe, yes, man. 4.1 is way too much. Can I get an outstanding? That's 8k. Let's go with the 6k there. Okay. Now this is where it changes. Spectre Hood is so expensive, guys. 150,000. We don't have that much money. When I made that video a year ago, this is the helmet that I wanted everyone to use. Back then it was like 15k. So we're not going to use this helmet. We're going to go with the Stalker Hood, okay? The Stalker Hood's cheap. Look at that. Look at that. It's only like 3k. Unfortunately, we don't have the... Well, we might have the money. Put that on. Put that on. We're going to sell our crossbow now. 600. We'll do it. And 700 will do that. So we're at 5k. Stalker Hood. 3k, 3.8. Ooh, that's not too bad. 8k, 3.8. And we're gonna need 2,000 in runes. Let's buy the boots first. Armor, leather shoes, and tier 4. The cheapest is hunter shoes. How much is Hellion? 29k, too much. We'll go with hunter shoes then. Okay, put those on and sell the old boots. Now, there's something we can do to get way more money, so we don't have to worry about what we're doing right now anyway, but I want to skip that too. I'm trying to skip the daily expedition. Okay, Stalker Hood. Stalker Hood is very important to have. Very important indeed. 3.6. We don't have enough. We absolutely don't have enough if we do it that way. Okay, I need to buy 96 plus 48 runes. So 96 runes at 12 is 1,000, okay. And then I need to buy 48 at 12 is 500. Okay, so we don't have enough to upgrade our helmet because, well, I trashed those items and I was playing on hard mode, but we got real close, and if we did one more dungeon, we would have enough anyway. I'm not too worried about it, but what this does is we are 1 hour 4 minutes in, and we have a 4.2 bolt caster. So to enchant your gear, you see this icon here. This is Artifact Foundry. You're going to go here, and you're going to enchant the bolt casters. It costs 192 runes. We're going to put on explosive bolts, of course, and we're going to slap it back in there and use 192 souls.
Watch your fingers.
So we have the power of a tier 6 weapon now. Next up is going to be our Druid Robe for 96 runes, and we're going to activate Obsessive Burst with Aggression. And then our boots, we're going to enchant those, and then activate Refreshing Sprint and Balanced Mind. Now we have 2.7k silver. Alright, so let's just do a daily expedition. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do one. Should we? That's another 20, it's like 25, it'll set up our armor, and then we can also get food. So we're just going to go ahead and do it. So down here, you see a little portal called the Expedition Master. You click the portal, okay, and then you click Adepts in Individual Expedition, and then you click Start. And let me change this to Daily Quest. Okay. Alright, so now what the quest wants us to do is kill 5 crazed bouncers and 1 crazed chops. Alright. Now you could actually go through this dungeon and do it. Oh, I am way zoomed in there. But we're only going to do the mission objectives. Now, in my other video, I have you buy a Great Nature Staff to speedrun this, which you can do it so fast. Right. For this, though, it's going to take a little longer than the Nature Staff. And that's okay, but it's going to give us enough money to get our helmet. So that we're all set for the tier 5s. We're 1 hour in, and my voice is starting to hurt from all this talking. I hope you guys really enjoy this. It does do a number on my voice, but that's okay, man. It's all okay. So we're 3 out of 5 on that quest, and we're skipping the other mobs. I don't need to fight them. If they kill us, we have little checkpoints that activate. It's all good. There's another one, but I don't like to fight that one, so... This boss is going to grab us, by the way, and yoink us back, and that's gonna suck. Oh, he missed. Don't worry, there's more of those shield guys up ahead. We're not, like, losing out. We just want to tag this checkpoint before we get downed, okay? There we go. We might be able to hit one more. I am slowed, so I'm going to use my run speed. Because we're not a nature staff, we're going to go down here. And yes, we're wearing 4.2, and it's going to cause us a little repair bill. That's okay. Can I tag this next point? No, I'm pretty sure we can't. Oh, okay. So we're not dead. We didn't lose our gear. We're just back here. It's all good. We're gonna kill this shield man now. And we're at, what, 3 minutes in so far? The nature staff would have this done in 4 minutes, by the way. And this is something you can do every day for one of these. You can only do it once a day. Once the server reset, basically. And it's free money for a new player. It's just free money. No reason you shouldn't do it. There's our 5th shield man. But we want to make sure to get the healer in. Now, the experience and money these guys give really is not worth it. It's less than the tier 4 dungeon we were doing. So that's why I'm not spending a whole lot of time on it. I'm gonna go ahead and eat a food so we can heal faster, just to get it out of the way. We're gonna be buying better food after this anyway. I don't want to aggro too many, but if I could. How many of them will reset, I wonder? If I can get them to reset, that would be absolutely cool. Nope. I might have to clear up to this point, because without a nature staff, like, there is no healing, right? We're gonna kill his little shield guy. Okay, I think we got this. We should be alright. Like, the bosses aren't that tough. Yeah, we did it. Okay, cool. Throw that out. We loot his silver that he drops because that's 1,000. And then we get 2,000 as the quest reward. And we get a fucking sigil. So that took 4 minutes, 30 seconds. So it's 30 seconds slower than Nature Staff. Now that that's done, we're gonna go back and finish mine. So we're at 8,000. What's the repair bill? We fell down once. We're gonna pay 2,500 in repairs. That's fine. That is absolutely fine because we won't really be falling down again. At least if we can help it, right? Okay, so we're going to now sell our sigil, just straight up for 28k there, and we're going to buy a stalker hood, and we want to buy that good one there. Yeah, that way we get a little bit more life. We need 48 runes for that. Priced at 11 each. It's not bad. It's cheaper than buying it already upgraded. And we're at 29,000 still. So can I buy 96 souls? Yeah, we can buy 96 souls. Look at that. Look at that, guys. That's 10k. That's easy money. And that's going to upgrade our main chest piece, right? For the Stalker Hood, you're going to use Mortal Agony with the Balanced Mind passive. Oh, and we can sell our Tier 3 helmet. We are now... Let's see, yeah, let's just get rid of it. And, you know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and buy a bag. A Tier 4 bag. Look at that, it's only 4,000. 4,100 for this better one. Let's buy that. You can't equip this item. What? Okay, forget it. We'll buy a Tier 3 bag. Slap that bad boy on. Sell our old one. Oh, and let's buy some dangle mouth catfish. We're gonna buy 3 of them. That's all we'll need for the video. Slap that on and sell our carrot soup. Okay. Oh, we still have money left. Let's buy a riding horse. How much are you right now? 11,000. Excellent. Yes, let's buy that. Buy a riding horse, and we can get rid of our donkey for 3.3k. Sure. Look at that, guys. Isn't it beautiful? We're 1 hour and 13 minutes in. Now, we still don't have a cape. We still don't have a cape, okay? That's our first purchase. Once we can afford it, is a Thetford cape, okay? We're going to enchant the helmet here. There we go. And we're going to enchant the chest piece and get that to 4.2. Look at our health. We have 2,000 health. 1 hour into the game, 2,007 HP. We are rocking Tier 6 weapon, Tier 6 armor. It's 4.2. You take the Tier 4, you add the 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, now our Reaver level is not Tier 5. We are not a Tier 5 Reaver. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do Tier 5 dungeons. Alright. And let's go. Now, this is the yellow zone. Welcome to the yellow zone, guys. On the map, I'll show you when it loads. On the map is, see how it has that V? That's a 5 in Roman numerals. And see how it's yellow? The yellow means that you can attack and be attacked by other players, but they can't kill you, okay? They can only down you. When you get downed by another player, you will have to wait 3 minutes until you can stand back up again. All right, so we're not gonna do dungeons in here. This is right outside of town. That would be stupid to do, because if we do dungeons out here, people will come in and mess with us. And, well, my personality, I would have to mess with them. And I'm trying to film a nice video, so we're going to go 1 to 2 zones away from everyone else and do dungeons in that zone, and we will be left mostly alone, hopefully. For the sake of the video, I will just abandon the dungeon if that happens, I guess, maybe. I don't know, we'll see what happens, okay, guys? Oh, I get it. Kiss Tank with his $10 donation saying hiring a scriptwriter fund. He's donating it to me so that I could hire a scriptwriter so I don't mess up my videos and stutter all over the place and giggle and say a bunch. You ever get to like the drive-thru at a food place and you're like, I'll have a number 1, extra cheese, you know, like that. Oh, guys, okay. We're 1 hour 16 minutes in. I think we're a little bit ahead. Look at that. We have our tier 6 gear. I mean, the 4.1 helmet and shoes is whatever. Normally, I would say stay at 4.1 armor, but a lot of people had problems being downed and not having enough mana and having all sorts of other problems with their character, right? Like they were just suffering. This is not my favorite place to go for tier 5 dungeons. This is just the closest because I'm trying to do it for the video, and it's off hours. It is literally 7 AM UTC time. There's not a lot of people on. These are corrupted dungeons, by the way. Don't go into those. Not yet. Not for a while. Not if you don't want to. We could technically... Can we do... Stalker? Yeah, I need more item power. You need a cape for that. Stalker is when you die, you lose your stuff. And people can invade you and you can't run away. I mean, you might be able to run away, but not with this build. So let's find some solo random dungeons. I'm going to check and make sure that I don't have any weird stuff going on in my Discord. Okay. Everything looks good. It's pretty inactive. Please join the Discord. Come join the Discord, guys. Do the questionnaire, become a Chad gamer. There's a random dungeon. Alright, so remember, we're not tier 5 Reaver. These guys do extra damage to us, and we don't do as much damage to them. Alright, and we also don't have our passive unlocked yet. I'm gonna untrack that. Crossbow fighter, learn. Should have learned that a while ago. Whoops. Oh well, that's fine. That's totally fine. So here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna activate our armor, which gives us a damage buff, and then we're just gonna start killing mobs. That's all there is to it. Look at that. They die so fast. And they're gonna die even faster once we have that passive. And we haven't even eaten our dinglemouth fish yet. This is a little tougher pull. So the way our helmet activation works. Yeah, this is actually a really rough pull here. Let's reset the fight. Run away. Okay, now eat our fish, and we're going to heal up very quickly. Now, once we get tier 5 Reaver, which we're already over halfway there, this fight will be just a cinch, okay? It's gonna be so easy. I'm killing the caster first because she's a ranged fighter, and she does that annoying AoE attack. The bad thing about the passive is it just knocked her out of my queue. You see, we got this fight in the bag. It's very simple, very easy. And this will get faster. Let me just get the passive, guys. Ooh, an item. Nothing good. Nothing that good. Now, because we ate our fish, we're going to be healed for the next fight. Isn't that cool? That's what the fish is for. And the fish lasts 30 minutes. We have 3 of them, so we have an hour and a half. Those books are a little scary. I hate those books, man. They do a lot of damage. They chunked for 167 there. And then this guy blows up whenever he gets, like, out of HP. And I'm down. I'm getting down here. I played way too recklessly. That's okay. That's absolutely fine. We'll be able to easily afford the repairs on that. It's not a big deal. I'm just trying to showboat because it is a video and I'm trying to, you know, act all Chadly and cool and stuff. And it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Now let's talk about the helmet active, Mortal Agony. This increases your damage by 20% for 4 seconds. So you can activate it now. Instead of 198, we do 237, which is cool, right? Or you wait till the enemy is 50% life, and then you activate it. You'll get the 20% damage boost, but you will also lower their resistance by like 100 something. So let me show that off. So let's get this slag down. That's about 40% life. Boom, hit her. Now it does 260, right? And that's without our armor buff, right? Here we go. Let's go. This buff's okay because well, for now, it's okay. It'll keep us alive. Ooh, what do we get? Junk. Oh, forgot to level that up. Gotta level up crossbow fighter. One more level, we get our passive. So activating the armor is a stackable damage buff up to 6 stacks at 6% per stack. It really makes a huge difference, okay, guys? See, look, I hit for 316 that time. And we're going to trade out this buff for another one, hopefully for the blue or red buff. The red buff is the good one. It makes you run faster, damn it. It makes you run faster, and it makes you hit 50% harder. It's so good. I hear another buff up ahead. Did you guys hear it? I'm gonna wait for this fight and then I'll grab the buff shrine. Hopefully we get a red buff. I really like to show off the red buff because it makes things so fast. This is so cool. Remember, we're doing less damage to these guys because we are not a tier 5 reaver yet. Let's get the shrine. Yes, red buff. Let's go. Let's go. One-shotted, baby. Look how much damage we're going to do to this dude. Gonna hit him with the armor debuff. He was not at 50%. So if you're ever wondering, each bar above their life is 20%. So you have 5 rectangles above, like your life bar is 5 rectangles, right? Each rectangle represents 20% life. So if you want to hit someone with the little debuff, you can just count 2.5 rectangles. So this person has like 30% life. Easily debuffed. Easy. We're already at the boss room. Look at that. We're on a brand new character that's not even like what, an hour old? And we're not even the proper reaver level to be doing this yet. And we're doing this so easy. I dare you to try to find another build that lets you clear this fast, this easily without the respective reaver level, dude. Because oh fuck. We stood in the damn minions explosion. I thought I was pixel perfect with my positioning, but I wasn't. And honestly, I tried to click on the mob to auto attack it, but I clicked to move instead and got blown up. So that's another repair build. That's fine. It's cheap. It's so cheap. It's not that much at all, dude. It's not that much. You don't have to stress about being downed, okay? I'm just playing hella recklessly. So let me show you the power of bolt casters. Actually, first, let's clear out all the little ads on the sides because they can cause problems since we're not the appropriate reaver level yet. Oh, and let's get our passive. Yes, dude. Yes, the passive. The passive is well prepared. Every 4 activated spells, your Q slot is instantly reset. So here's how this works. You stack it up to 3, and then your next attack will be a double Q attack. Alright, so Bolt Caster's Power, we're going to activate our Druid Robe, and we're going to shoot the ground a bit. See how I have 3 stacks? I can shoot twice. Bang, bang. I have 4 stacks of Druid Robe. I'm going to Sunder into E, and look at all that damage. Look at that. She's already halfway dead, and we're not even supposed to kill bosses yet, dude. We're not even supposed to be able to fight bosses. Look at our health, look at hers. This is insanely easy. We can even use another E if we wanted. We don't have to, but she's completely dead. Now let's get some money. Let's go. We got 27k in this chest. Isn't that pretty good? We even have a new replacement bag when we can wear it, which is not too far away. That was pretty good, guys. 27k. We're not even supposed to be here yet. Now, this dungeon we just finished, correct? Right? You would think so. Remember, these dungeons disappear after 60 seconds upon you entering them. This is a new dungeon. This is a brand new dungeon. You don't have to run around and find another one. It's already back up. See, look. We're already in a new dungeon. There's no travel time. There's no wasting your time. We're already in another dungeon. Alright. So we are at 50% to Expert Reaver. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Dungeon time. And these guys, we can just use the explosive barrel. We don't have to actually fight them. And they're dead. Boop. Alright, so the next steps for our learning points, which we have 40 of remaining, you can use them on whatever you want. I'm going to use it on Crossbow Fighter, because the sooner I get to tier 5 crossbows, the sooner I can buy a 5.3 bolt caster. So we only have a 4.2 right now. But we can sell this 4.2, buy 5.3, and we will be doing way more damage. Way more damage. Like, you think this is a lot of damage now? You haven't seen nothing yet. Like a smug anime character like, huh, you haven't seen nothing yet, man. Crossbow fighter and learn. I didn't learn it. Try again. Okay, there we go. That's level 7. Level 7, baby. And remember, we're still not tier 5 Reaver yet. This is why I tell people to just win 2 arena matches. That's all you need. Just win 2 arena matches. We could have... An arena match is 10 minutes. But people had problems with it and didn't want to do it, so I'm showing them the other way around so that they can do it. Alright, I still recommend my other video, because it is faster. Like, it's way faster. And exploding barrel should take care of them. Yes. Absolutely. Normally I would use my run boots. I'm just gonna skip that fight. I don't feel like fighting them, because this is the next floor, isn't a boss. One hour, 28 minutes in. Now, you'll notice I'm not using my W or my E ability on the trash mobs, and that's because it takes a lot of mana to cast those, and it's kind of a waste. It's actually a pretty big waste. That's something you should really do. I will use the armors, though, and stack up my Q damage buff, as outlined in the previous videos that I've made. Learning point reached, and level 8. See how fast we're leveling, man? It's so fast. We're almost able to wear tier 5 bolt casters, which we can't afford yet, obviously, because we've only done, what, 1 floor of a dungeon? 2 floors? See how fast these guys die? No other build this fast and this early is going to do this much damage. And you might Google it and you might be like, well, great axe, dude, great axe. Ooh, and a purple chest. Hells yeah to the purple chest. Let's stack up at least 4 of these bad boys. Oh, I didn't see that ad there, fuck. It's okay, we'll take him out. Oh, he got blowed around by the boss's attack. I didn't know that was a thing. Remember, this boss is still dangerous. We are not a tier 5 reaver yet, so we do not need to stand into those attacks. When he does his next flame attack, I will E once more. He's gonna do he's gonna do a knockback attack, and there we go. So I should be out of range here, I think. I am. See that? I gotta dodge that. Oh, I gotta dodge it. Oh, man. Get armor back up. Get those debuffs rolling out. Now, just note, without the proper reaver, there are some bosses you just can't do. This isn't one of them. We should be able to... Oh, fuck. There we go. We got him. Fucking purple level chest. That's 13k there. It's not a lot. That sucks. Alright, level 9, here we go. I didn't need to run down here, this was a waste of time. Should've went the other path, there's nothing down here. This is a trap mob, we don't have to clear it. 75% to tier 5 reaver. Once we hit tier 5, these things will melt so fast, and I'm having heartburn. Yeah, I didn't know that boss mob could knock around his own allies. I've never seen that before. That's really cool. Remember, don't stand in the mob's attacks, especially without the Reaver. If you're playing this and you're finding that this is too hard to do because of the Reaver level, then just do one tier below dungeons. It'll take longer because you won't get as good gear, but I have the skills to be able to do the higher level Reavers without unlocking the Reaver. These damn shield mobs are so annoying because they take longer to kill. There we go, level 10. Level 10 crossbow fighter now unlocks the tier 5 bolt casters. And if we could afford 5.3, we would swap to those, but we currently cannot afford those. They're like 400,000. But they will dramatically increase our clear speed. And then when we hit tier 6, we'll get the 6.3, and then the 7.3, and then the 8.3, selling everything else as we go. And that is how you dramatically increase your clear speed. Another epic chest, dude. 2 epic chests. Alright, we need to be healed for this one, and I don't want to open immediately with E. It's a risk, because he can yoink you in the middle of it, and it's a waste. I'm gonna wait for the yoink. There's the yoink. He'll then... I'm waiting for the attack. Like, he'll do like an AoE there. I think that's his big attack. If not, I gotta move. But no, we got it. Gotta stand out of that, because that does big damage. We can't tank it. I'm pretty sure we got this fight. Yeah, we got it. Barely, but we did get it. Oh, look at that. 59, 71,000 in this chest, guys. 71,000 in one chest. People are always like, oh, there's no loot. You never get any loot in tier 5 dungeons. Yeah, you do. You get plenty of loot. You get plenty of loot, dude. Just gotta go do them. Alright, when we get around 120,000-ish, maybe, we will go get a Thetford cape. And that's going to speed us up even more. We might not go get the cape. We might just keep doing dungeons until we hit the tier 6 Reaver. We're at 93%, guys. Bosses will no longer be difficult. All these corrupted dungeon portals are hogging the space of regular dungeon portals. But there's one now. Very cool. Actually, no, it'd be 84 plus 28. I think we could afford it, depending on how much these sell for. I don't know if they sell instantly, though, but we'll keep going for now. Get our reaver. Get our tier 5 reaver. Yeah, man. You'll notice I'm not picking up silver piles. They're very small. If you're a new player, you should probably pick them up, you know, but yeah, it's whatever. Now, we want to make sure we don't hit the trap mob. If you hit the trap mob, you got to kill it. Otherwise, it counts as an activated mob, and an activated mob, like too many of them, means you can't loot the chests in the dungeons anymore until you go back and clear them. So it's a real pain in the butt. I'm trying to group these two together so I can AoE them down, just like that, right? Boltcaster Combat Specialist Mastered. That means we have a level 1 spec. So we now do 2 additional damage with our Q ability. Isn't that cool, guys? 2 additional damage. Look, these mobs have no chance. We're not even tier 5 Reaver yet. We're about to be. We're 2% away. 2% away. Still 2% somehow. There we go. We definitely got it now. Now look how much damage we do. Boom, one-shotted. Look at that. Look at that. Boom, one-shotted. These mages 3-shotted. Easy. Very easy. We did it, boys. No boss can withstand our attacks anymore, because we're going to be doing so much more damage per hit. These mobs melt now. This is speedrun mode. This is like you hit the NOS in Need for Speed. The reason that was not a one-shot was because I didn't have Druid robe up. Okay, so... Now with the Spectre Hood, you can keep the Druid robe up twice as long, and that's why it's recommended. Look at that, 2 hits, 3 hits, and an auto, it's dead. It's fucking gone. It's out of here. Like any other person, I'm skipping that fight. We're just gonna go to the next floor, fuck it. We don't need to keep them alive. You don't have to clear a previous floor to loot chests on a different floor. So if I skip that whole floor, I can still loot the chests down here on the second floor. There's people that will dual box. They'll use a skip set to run to the end and see what chests are in a dungeon. And if the chests are worth it, they'll use their main character to clear the way and have the other character loot the chest. It's really kind of cringe, to be honest, but I don't have a way to multi-box, and it's kind of against the game's rules anyway to do that. But if you're crafty enough to use proxies and all that fancy stuff, then you go for it. And Pew Pew. Not to be confused by Albion Pew Pew, who apparently got corona and he's back now. I really shouldn't say that word on YouTube. I think it's still like a sensitive word. It's whatever. Big ol' open boss room. Oh, yeah, maybe. Ooh, what if this is a legendary fucking... Could be. Could be a legendary chest up ahead, boys. Let's go investigate. Oh, no, it's not. Dang, it's a blue one, though. Oh, it's a blue one, huh? Look how much little damage they're doing now that we have the damn Reaver. Let's go, Big Spencer. What a lad, man. What a Chad. We just chunking them, man. That is 6k. That's not a good chest. But hey, 6k is 6k. We only need 100k for the cape. Right? 4% in on tier 6 Reaver at 1 hour 39 minutes. We're making good time. Making alright time, man. Now we just got to keep this up, and we'll be in the home stretch. See how fast these mobs are dying? I dare you to do this with Great Axe. You have to gather them all up, you have to E them down. Your E has a 30-second cooldown or 20-second cooldown. I forget how much. Your Qs don't chunk nearly as hard. You're stuck wearing gear that helps you heal and sustain. You run out of mana, and you're a melee attacker, so you can't orb walk around the mobs. And yet you go to Google and you ask, what's the fastest build in the game? And everyone's like, well, it's a Great Axe, dude. It's a Great Axe. And then you have the mongs in the comments that are like, hey, what the hell are you doing with 8.3 in the tier 5? And I'm like, well, I'm speedrunning it, duh. You use the good gear to clear faster. And they're also like, well, boltcasters aren't good in tier 8 dungeons. I would know. Yes, they are. You don't do less damage in a tier 8 dungeon. You're just less tanky. That's all. Like, the enemies have more HP. That's it. Hey, remember this fight and how hard it was? Now that we have the tier 5 reaver, we're gonna kick his ass, like, epic style, man. Let's go, dude. Like, he does 100 less damage with that whirlwind now. About to get double shotted here. Look at all that juicy damage. We're just gonna face tank that whip. We don't care. That's a 37k. 37k chest. See, we're doing all right. We have 111k and we're wearing 100k, so we're at 200k. We're at 211,000. And remember what I said about dungeons. We didn't clear this in under a minute. This is a new dungeon. We can go right back in and keep clearing. You can absolutely cleep. What the hell is a cleep? See, new dungeon. See, the mobs. They're back. It's like it never happened. It's like a Groundhog Day, you know, Mandela effect. Not quite Mandela effect. It's Freaky Friday. Not Freaky Friday. That's when you body swap. Okay, guys, what would you rather do? Okay, if you answer in the comments, what would you rather do? I know you watched up to this point, and that makes you a fucking Chad. Okay. Would you rather be in a Freaky Friday moment where you swap bodies with somebody, and you know, you can eventually swap back or whatever, or would you rather be in the Groundhog Day where you can just relive the same day or the same hour, the same whatever, same week over and over and over, and if you die or fuck up or whatever, you can it just starts over like it never happened and no one remembers, but you get to retain everything, you get to remember everything. Which one would you rather do, guys? Would you rather, like, see what it's like to be a girl for a day? I would rather be in the Groundhog Day situation, because then I could just, like, get good at everything. Once I decide to get out of the Groundhog Day, however that is, you know, whatever the plot line is for that. Oh, he fucking healed the shield guy. What an asshole. I mean, he's not an asshole. He's a stand-up dude. That was his dying wish, right? I always get off track. I always get off topic. But yeah, man, Groundhog Day, like, I'd come out of there being a master at, like, every fighting style, every music style. You know, I'd know how to code and program and wire electricity and do plumbing. Like, it'd be game over. I'd be able to get 1 million YouTube subscribers in a day. I'd be able to just go up to every YouTuber ever and be like, hey man, I know all your personal, like, everything about you and your whole childhood life and stuff, and I think that's the correct way to go. So we're gonna go up here and blow up this barrel, because this is a 5 kill or a 4 or quad kill, quadra kill. But if you do a Freaky Friday and you just body swap with, say, the opposite gender, just to make it interesting, right? I mean, you get to see what it's like to be a girl, and you have to experience all the annoying hormones that they have, and I don't know, man. It just doesn't seem as fun, and the actions you do are permanent. Okay, Hollywood, here's what you do. You make a Freaky Friday, Groundhog Day, both at the same time. You swap bodies and then you're stuck in that same day. You know, just mix it up a bit. Throw in some time travel. I don't know how that would work. And this is a silver shrine. Calling it now. Boop, silver shrine. Told you. I told you. When you get the silver shrine, you pick up that silver. It's free money, dude. It's free real estate. Absolutely free. I like how they ask, what do you got? Like, is that a Rick and Morty meme? What do you got? Ooh, ooga. Give me your silver, bro. Now, think about that for a moment, right? The shrine magically makes your money quadruple. How is that in the lore? Couldn't like a banker just run into one of these dungeons and drop his billions of silver and get 4 billions of silver? Like, I don't understand. Like, you would think someone would like animate a cartoon or a little short for this game and make that one of the jokes, you know? You know how like YouTubers and popular games have animated people, like little animated short videos and stuff? Used to watch them on Newgrounds all the time. This game doesn't have that, really. It doesn't really have animators that like make fan content. I guess because every time someone gets interested in the game, they just get muted for saying a preschooler insult, so they don't see the point. You know, it's kind of upsetting, really. And I feel like I've missed some silver piles after saying to pick up the silver piles when you have the 4x silver buff. But I could be wrong. Just check it down here, there's nothing there. You would think I would know the random terrain spawns by now, but I mean I do, but I'm busy talking, so it's really distracting to talk. See, I almost missed that silver there. It's really distracting to talk and try to play at the same time. And by the way, if we had the Thetford Cape, we could just shock these guys down with an auto attack. That's why I get the Thetford Cape. But if you want to spam your W a bunch and your E on regular trash mobs, then you would want a Limhurst Cape so that your mana can always be topped off when you need it. We're at 1 hour 46 minutes and we're 17% of the way to tier 6. Yes, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, absolutely. Give me the tier 6. Give it to me now. Admin to me. RDM. If you understand any of these words I'm saying, you should leave a comment, bro. Should leave a comment saying how the admin made you do an admin sit on top of a building because you RDM'd a squeaker on Gary's Mod Dark RP. Yeah, man. So one thing I would advise that when you're just mindlessly grinding like this, like forever and ever, is you'll see what I did there. I pulled them to make them closer together so that I can AoE them both down at the same time. It's expert strategy. Well, anyway, what I recommend that you should be doing is like listening to music or watching anime on the other monitor if you have 2 monitors, or like on a TV or a phone or something if you have a phone. I don't have a phone. I don't have a home either. I live in a van. I live in a fucking van, dude. And it's such is life, man. It's whatever, though. I'm not too upset by it. Let's open a can of absolute Omega Chad Gamer whoop ass. I'm gonna tank that. Whatever. It's only 100 damage. Apparently all the rocks falling too. Oops. No, I don't want to tank that one. Just one, dude. Right in the beans. Yeah, stop the bleeding so I can open the chest. See, that would be a funny little skit on a video, wouldn't it? Ooh, tier 6. I didn't say how much that chest was worth. I think it was like 27k. A funny little skit, right? You're bleeding and you're trying to like open the fridge door, and every time you're about to open it, the bleed ticks and hurts you, thus canceling the fridge opening door animation. So you're like, right? Look here in the chat. This guy is recruiting newbies. Guild with no tax, no minimum fame needed. You know what that is? You may be thinking, well, that's a good lad. He has no tax. What a guy. I'm going to join that guild. Don't be stupid. You see this guild challenge? Well, you can't see it because I'm not in a guild, but the guild challenge every... Is there someone in here? Nope. Okay, cool. That was just no starter mod. Is there? I just heard over there. Weird. Anyway, what guilds like him, like what he's trying to do, that Archetto guy in the chat, what he's trying to do right now is get a bunch of people to join his guild so that they will grind like I am right now, doing dungeons, and get him challenge points so that he can get siphoned energy. Now, as a new player, my record for leveling a guild up solo is about 7 hours, but on my main account with my 8.3 gear and my max spec, I can level up a guild in like 40 minutes. And that's like a free 300,000 or more, man. It's a lot. And I'm taking a lot of damage here, not paying attention. But we still managed to cream the enemies. This is a risky pull here. I didn't really heal. Oh, my food ran out. That's why. I gotta eat another dangle mouth. It's already been 30 minutes since the first dangle mouth. Dangle mouth. And we're at 64% in tier 6. Very cool, very nice. We're at 1 hour 50 minutes. We're not gonna hit the 2 hours, but that's fine. You know, like, I think 2 hours 12 minutes was my record. We might make that. We might not. It's oh, we're only 21%. Master Reaver. Fuck. Yeah, we probably won't hit that either. But yeah, man, like tier 6 in one sitting, bros. This puts you like a month ahead of other newbies, you know? It's you know, we could get it even faster if we did arena. I'll just be real with you now. Just popping out 3 quick arena wins, and you get that shit immediately, dude. But people, bitch, they don't want to do arena. They're too scared. They're too timid. They aren't Chads. It's fine, man. This feels for you guys. They just don't want to do it. They just don't want to, you know. It's fine. Anyway, so yeah, you make your own guild and you level it up. And like I was saying, in the 8.3, I can do it in about 45 minutes. And that's like, it's like what, 300 to 900,000 silver? Just like that, just easy. Skip this pack. The reason we're skipping this pack is because there's no boss on this floor. Why do we need to kill the mobs, right? We're here for the boss looties. I hate that when you zone into a new floor, you have to wait 10 seconds until you can fight. But the cool thing is, if you have a Thetford cape, you don't have to wait. The Thetford cape has a 15-second cooldown, and on auto attack, it shoots a lightning bolt. It chains across 4 enemies and does like hundreds of damage. So it's very cool to have. That's why I recommend having it. We might or might not have to go back to town to get one. We can definitely afford one. But at this point, if you're wondering what gear should you upgrade if you are watching this video and following along, you should upgrade your bolt casters to 5.3 and then 6.3 and so on and so forth. That's the main priority. But you should also at least have a Thetford cape. We don't currently have one, so it's whatever. It's whatever, dog. It's whatever, darling. Man, I wish I could like be a thick, like, accented American, you know, like New Yorker Americans, you know, they're like, hello, darling, darling. And some people are like, why are you copying Britbong, dude? It's not copying, man. It's, oh, we're taking the clap there. Oof, that's a big hit. Big Spencer clapped our cheeks right in the beans. Got that loot, but our dangle mouth is going to heal us before we reach the next pack of mobs, and we don't have to stop. There's no stopping this train. Diamond hands to the moon. I don't invest and I don't have GameStop stock. Did you guys see the Flash Gets animation? Finally a shrine. Shrines speed your clear time up so damn much. Did you guys see the Flash Gets animation where they made the 300 parody? Where the 300 Spartans are like, we must hold our positions, and like one of them set his sell order for a stock to 420.69. And the Spartan leader's questioning him, was like, brother, why did you do this? And he's like, I'm too scared to hit the sell button. And then they squeeze the hedge fund manager's balls, which is like a really tall, like Persian, like commander or something. I don't know. I thought it was funny. You should check it out if you're into that kind of humor. I don't know, man. Sadly, most of it was animated by Meat Canyon and not actually the Flash Gets Tom and whatever the other guy's name is. I forget his name. Hopefully he doesn't play this game or watch my videos. That would be kind of cringe, wouldn't it? Man, it's really hard to talk for like 2 hours straight while I'm doing dungeons. And, you know, to you guys, I'm talking to you guys, and you guys are like, oh, SwoleBenji, he's talking to me. He's having a conversation with me, right? But honestly, from my perspective, I'm just a crazy guy in a van. I'm not in a van right now, but I live in a van. I'm just talking to myself while I'm playing video games, pretending that people are listening. For all I know, I'm some sort of schizoid, and there's no such thing as YouTube. And from my perspective, I go to YouTube, and there's all these cool videos and all these cool things. But from everyone else's perspective, I'm just in a padded room at a computer. And when I go to YouTube.com, it's just a 404 page, you know, there's like nothing there. And the nurses and the doctors are all like, well, this patient, he goes to this website called YouTube, and he believes that there are internet videos there, and he believes that he makes videos for people, but really I don't, you know, like I'm just, like I said, in a padded room, you know, just frothing at the mouth, talking about being muted in Albion all the time. Who knows? I don't know. Do you know? By the way, like, once you get really good bolt casters like 8.3, you just press E on these bosses and they immediately die. You don't have to, like, dance around them or anything. Okay? So, just keep that in mind. This build gets super duper ridiculously, massively, super powerful. And look at that. This is 3 dungeons in a row. We haven't even had to mount up and hunt for a new one. Isn't that swell? Isn't that just fucking dandy? Absolutely. Poggers. Is that a thing people say? Sorry, I need to stretch my fingers while I wait on my cooldowns. Absolutely. Poggers in the chat, my guys, my dudes, my bros. I hate the books. No, no book for me. Guys, I can't... It's February. I'm filming this on February 2nd. I don't know when I'll put the video out, but maybe today. Why not? Whatever. There's no editing. We already did it, sort of, as we recorded. It's not very professional of me, but people keep asking for this, man. People just, they want it. You know what people really wanted? They wanted that arena video. And that didn't really do that well. It just made people angrier. It's like, how dare you use nature staff in arena, bro? I'm that guy that uses auto snipers in Counter-Strike. You want to know why I use auto snipers? Not because I like the auto sniper, not because I think it's a good weapon, but because it makes people angry. Why wouldn't you use an auto sniper? If I use an auto sniper and people start getting mad about it, that's a gold mine of keck, dude. That's like the best thing that could possibly happen. So like, why wouldn't I use it after that? Like, do you not, like, I get it, like, kids these days, they don't have school bullies anymore. The only bullying that happens in schools is people get on social media as anonymouses and like talk some shit, and that's it. Like, but back then, like, if you got bullied at school and you weren't strong enough to, like, just kick the other person's ass straight up, and I don't have any learning points, I'm 6, then you would learn not to let them know what makes you triggered or makes you seethe, as we say here on the SwoleBenji channel, as well as the BritBong channel, because I borrow all of his mannerisms, apparently. Is there anything wrong with that? It's like, you know, it's like growing up in the same, the fraternity. You know, all your frat brothers are going to say the same lingo, you know, but even though, why am I talking about a fraternity, even though I've never been to college, like, and by the time I became a chat, I was already much older than that dude bro college guy anyway. Dude, fuck fraternities, man. Like, if I could go, ooh, we got the red buff, yeah boy, red buff time. If I could go back, I would bully fraternity boys, because they're like, they would be so easy to trigger. And all the Stacys of the sorority would want my cock, and then I would just, like, deny it and make them seethe too. So I get, like, double-decker seethe. It would be quite epic. It would be quite based and red-pilled. I had a little lisp there when I said based and red-pilled, which makes it funnier, dude. It makes it so much funnier. Look how fast we be killing. No, don't fear me, Crow. Such an annoying skill that does nothing. Just pump it into the boss. Just let him have all the bullets. No, you can't kill me. The most DPS in that fight was this damn book. Those damn books hit so hard. Green chest? How dare you insult me with such low quality plunder. Attack of the Crows, my guy, my dude, my bro. Oh no, we have fallen. Imagine someone invades your spooky, like, gothic castle that has murder crows and witches and shit, and they just have 2 little crossbows that somehow magically shoot a fucking rocket launcher, right? Imagine that. Imagine being a witch getting blown apart by a rocket launcher. That's what this is. This is just dual-wielding rocket launchers. Okay? It's kind of like Jinx from League of Legends or something. Damn books that transform into demons. I really need to like I need to stand up and stretch, man. Like I've been we're at 2 hours exactly, and I'm calling out stretching. Holy shit. Holy shit, that is like perfect timing, dude. You know, you don't want to be one of those Korean guys that dies at the cyber cafe from sitting around too long because the like blood clots in your legs and you just die. Look at that beautiful one-shot bean footage. That's a parody of an American commercial where it's like, look at that beautiful bean footage. American commercials are just pretty cringe most of the time. Like, German commercials are probably the best. Aussie commercials are pretty good. Gotta love me some Aussie commercials. I don't really watch TV. I don't know what I'm talking about commercials, but that's what this game does to you, man. Albion Online, the game that drives you to talk about commercials. Oh boy. This is like a live stream, but I don't have any live streams active. You know, it's just rattling autistically to myself while I do the same repetitive shit over and over and over again. And this guy likes to yoink, so I'm not gonna E him yet. I'm gonna wait for the yoink. There's the yoink. Actually, I'm gonna wait for the sweep. And then I'll E him. There's the sweep. Now we machine gun his balls. That brand attack is so annoying because I can't fucking A out like immediately. I have to wait for the cooldown to go away. No, he almost landed too. Alright, 30k chest. Look at all the goodies. Very cool. Very epic. Yeah, that's right. I said it. I said epic, bro. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? We have 162k, 14k, 60k there. Let's go get a Thetford cape. Wanna go get a Thetford cape? You think we can get a 5.2 bolt caster? We might be able to afford a 5.2 cool. 5.2 bolt caster, maybe. Maybe not. Our monetary value is 262k at 2 hours. Woo! Yeah! Getting epic with it. Is my cloth armor fighter level 10 yet? Is it? Is it? Nope. Nope, it's not. We don't need it. We absolutely do not need it. No, don't hit my horsey, please. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Now, once you're done with Master Reaver here, that means you can go to the tier 6 zones, and if you want to start risking your loot for stuff, what's he wearing? He's wearing nothing. He's transporting though. Ooh, he's transporting though. He's got only one crate? That ain't worth it, dude. Let's, he's experienced. He knows what he's doing. See, this is what every player will do to you if you put yourself in a vulnerable situation, lads. They're gonna check you out like a hot piece of meat. They're gonna be looking at you. They're gonna be eyeballing you. They're gonna be like, man, look at that guy. And they're gonna evaluate if they can take you on or not. Yeah, man. We're gonna go back to town and get ourselves a Thetford cape. Yeah. Now, some of you might be saying, but SwoleBenji. Now we're gonna go in this dungeon. But SwoleBenji, ow, I just like stretched really hard on my finger. SwoleBenji, if you were faction flagged this whole time, you would have made like 200,000 more. Yeah, that's true. That's true, dog. I would have. But also, someone would just use their ESP hacks and kill me and take all my shit, and then I'd be bankrupt. This is a guide so players don't become bankrupt. Once you go to town and sell your shit, like, cause I'm about to sell a whole lot of shit, right? I can start risking. Oh, we can put on that bag. Whatcha? Now we have tier 5-1 bag. Yeah, man. Absolutely epic. Oh, that resets my cooldowns, man. Not my cooldowns, bro. But yeah, like you can risk stuff and sometimes you'll make it, but it's only a matter of time until you die and lose everything you're wearing. So you want to make sure you can easily replace that shit, and that the experience of being killed by hackers and an outnumbered amount of goons that are tracking you on a Discord with specialized bots that are meant for stalking. That's on you, bro. Like, I don't need to kill the. Yeah, dude, if I could kill those guys. Look at all these beautiful levels. Yeah, man. Big progress. Big PP progress. I haven't watched PewDiePie in a while. Does he still say big PP, little PP? And don't get mad if because I don't watch PewDiePie in a while. But he did some soy things not too long ago. Like he got mad that there was this guy in New Zealand that said subscribe to PewDiePie before he you know, took action against like a building, you know, and people that were like invading the territory apparently or something, from what I heard, and that like upset him to the point where he was like, no, I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want people to say subscribe to PewDiePie, and he like got really timid about it, right? And to me, that's a big puss out. Just because some psycho, or if you want to call him a psycho or hero, whatever you want to call him, that's not my business, man. You can think whatever you want, but I won't say too much more about it. Just because a guy who thought he was doing the right thing did what he did, and it doesn't mean that PewDiePie should like timmy out and get all, you know, like worried about it and tell people to stop. When especially people like what Mr. Beast spent millions on advertising or something. Maybe not millions, but like he did the Super Bowl thing. He did all the banners around town, and then imagine doing all that for a guy you've never really truly met or that's even actually your friend, just as a nice gesture, and then he goes and tells everyone to stop doing it. Like, that's fucked up. Like, you do all this stuff and then one guy does a thing that you don't agree with, and then you just tell people never to do it again because of that one guy. Well, it's stupid. So there you go. Yeah, that was when I unsubscribed, to be fair, you know, like if you should really not be timid about people that, you know, take up arms, you know, and do those kinds of things. Like, it doesn't matter what they say. Like, just because a bad, like, if you view someone as bad or evil and they make a statement, doesn't make it true. It doesn't mean it holds a candle. Like, it doesn't mean that you should alter your way of life, okay? So, like, let's say I was like, hey, like and subscribe my videos, SwoleBenji here. Like, imagine if some, like Columbine happened again, right? Like, there was another Columbine where a couple of kids were sick of being bullied, so they took revenge on their bullies and everyone that deserves it. And they just decided on a webcam or a GoPro or whatever to say SwoleBenji here before they lit up a room full of orphans, you know, and set fire to a church orphanages or whatever. I'm not gonna suddenly stop saying SwoleBenji here just because someone did that, okay? Like, how timid would I be if I stopped saying SwoleBenji here because someone blew up an orphanage and tortured a bunch of orphans, you know, or something, like special needs orphans that are dying of leukemia, cancer, Ebola, corona, whatever. Right? Like, just keep making the situation worse. Like, you gotta stick to your guns. I'd be like, yeah, I think the person that was that blew up the orphanage, you know, they didn't really have the best interest in mind. And then if a bunch of SJWs were like, how dare you say SwoleBenji here? That's what that murderer said. I'd be like, no, I said it first. He's just saying it because he was my fan. I can't control who is and isn't my fan. I'm not liable or responsible for people if they decide to burn down orphanages because they like my videos. I mean, I think it's actually kind of cool that a psychotic killer murderer would like my videos and even parrot things that I say. But that's just me, SJW, right? Like, these are the things that I would say to SJWs if given the opportunity, which is probably why I'll never be, like, make it anywhere or have a life or escape the van, you know, life. I'll just run out of money, starve, and die. because the world has become way too safe spacey for me, to be honest. Because I'm not gonna hold my tongue. I'm not gonna bend the knee. I'm not gonna bow my head. I'm not gonna silence what I think and what I want to say about these kinds of topics. If some SJW gets upset over SwoleBenji here, just because someone like crushed a bunch of kittens under their heels and said it in a video, which hasn't happened yet, but it could happen, and who cares if it happens? I didn't make it happen. I had no influence over that person. My videos do not influence people to crush innocent animals' heads under their heels, okay? But if it did happen, then, you know, like, I'm not going to change who I am or what I say. That's just my theory. A SwoleBenji theory. Thanks for listening. Alright, let's change the overview to cell phase. There we go. Nice and big letters for the audience to use that handy dandy YouTube scroll bar, and it'll be interesting to see on the metrics a month from now who watched what parts of this video, if they even bothered to watch it. For all I know, it may get 0 traction, or for all I know, it could get hundreds of thousands of views and people were bitching about, whoa, someone in the chat just said SwoleBenji is toxic here. Oh, that name, my name looks so dumb because it's not capitalized. It's SwoleBenji on YT, so it looks like SwoleBenji, SwoleBenjianite, SwoleBenjianite. SwoleBenji is a very handsome guy. Why, thank you, Aquablast. How would you know, though? Yeah, how do you know that I'm handsome? Is it because I sound handsome? I could be the ugliest motherfucker you guys have ever fucking seen, but you wouldn't know that. I have this, where's that use all button? Where's that use all button? It is there. What's a repair bill? 7K. That ain't shit, dude. Like I said, it's not shit. Ain't shit. Alright, so we're at the cell phase. Let's not get distracted by chat. I'm gonna get muted in permit or some shit for going around the mute function. Shut up, SBI, you cunts. I better not insult too much. This video will get age restricted. Alright, we're just selling everything. As long as the sell price and the buy orders aren't too extravagant. That's 6K, I'm gonna do that. That's 8K, do that. Now all you gotta do to undercut is you hit sell order and then you hit the minus button one time. That's all you gotta do, and you undercut everybody else. That's a better bag than what I got on. Yeah, put that bad boy on instead. Sell this one. Let's see. They keep talking about me in chat. I get it, guys. I'm a popular YouTuber for this game, but I'm small potatoes in other games, man. Well, maybe not. I mean, I'm organic potatoes. Like, I'm pretty organic, I would say. But, you know, organic produce can only last so long till it withers away and dies. Forgotten forever. Look at all this money we've made, bro. We're at 146K. Let's get the third cape. 95K. There's a 98K. Okay, 108K. 137. Oof, that's too expensive. Yeah, fuck that. That's 137K. Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go. 4.3. Trash that. Down to 7K.
See you later.
We got about, we got one more food left. Oh, you know what? What's the Boltcaster price? Boltcaster prices. So a 5.2 is 118k, so we could have bought that. That's a equal to 7. That'd be equal to 4.3. Slight upgrade. That is 360k. So it's better to save for 360k. All right, guys, where are we at now? We're at 2 hours 15 minutes. So the last time that I did this by myself, without all the distractions that I do, without talking to myself and fiddling around and trying to explain things, you know, just hardcore speedrunner extravaganza shit, I was able to get Master Reaver in about this time. Yay, we have a burp in the video. Remember, guys, this is called YouTube, not professional studio movie theater tube, okay? Or movie production tube, whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. So now with our beautiful 4.3 Thetford Cape, this gives us more life and energy regeneration outside of combat. And it lets us do 225 damage to mobs, which will be strengthened by our Druid robe and our Stalker helmet. It's just amazing. It's just absolutely grand to have. You will see it will speed up our clear times massively. Massively, and our value is at 267k, which is kind of shitty. Our drops have not been that great, but that is okay. Let me change the overlay again here. Let's see. Tier 5 dungeons. There we go, we're back. We're back. I don't recommend... Oh, fuck, someone entered that one. That's why it disappeared. I was gonna say, I don't recommend doing dungeons right out near an entrance of a zone, because people will be the first ones to dive in. Ooh, there's a Dungan. No, kitty, no! Now, one bad thing about the Thetford Cape is it's going to AoE everybody else too. But that's okay. This is just free skins for whoever wanders by. They'll, you know, they'll be thankful. They'll be like, oh, look, free money on the ground. Our Thetford Cape is already off cooldown. Yes. Is there somebody in here? Nope, there isn't. So let's auto attack a zap. Look at that, it did 20% of their life in one auto. Isn't that cool? And that was without any Druid robe bufferinos. Just gather the whole room up and we can smite them. Look at that, they're just getting smushed. Absolute crushed. Then we can run to the next pack. I hear a shrine up ahead. Maybe it's a red buff shrine. The speed of which that you clear dungeons is based upon how many red buffs you get. By the way. Look at that, this is beautiful. They just all die in sync. Absolutely. Very splendid. Perfectly balanced, as a certain tea drinking YouTuber would say, that's quite spiffing and a Brit. Yo, so the spiffing Brit says that he has a trick to speed run a YouTube channel in 1 month without outside assistance to 1 million subscribers. That's really hard to believe, and the only thing I can think of, he says it's a YouTube feature, right? That allows it. And my only guess is that he's talking about the YouTube Stories feature, which is for cell phone users. I'm gonna kill the ads here. I'm waiting for his big clap. There it is. I should have W'd and then E'd, but it's okay. Oh, I'm dodging that. Right in the beans. So, okay, that's a fame one. Very nice. And there's an item. Maybe it's a tome. There, it is a tome. I don't recommend you use these as a newbie. I recommend you sell them. But it is 10,000, which does add to our Master Reaver and make our clear time for the video faster. But I'm actually kind of having fun talking to myself in this situation here. But talking to you guys in the future, that is. Assuming I don't have a heart attack and die before I get to upload the video, that would be quite sad, and they have to play this video at my funeral, but will there even be anyone that goes to my funeral besides, like, my girlfriend? Ooh, red buff, yes, let's go, bro, let's go. Man, what was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, I was talking about, yeah, Spiffing Brit, and it's called YouTube Stories. It's it's for cell phones only, and I don't have a cell phone, so I can't do it. So if that's what he's going to be saying is the secret to get 1 million subs in a month, I have no access to that, and that sucks. Everyone else is going to outgrow me. Like, you'll see Lupac with 1 million subs, like, fucking dabbing on me. He's going to be like, oi, mate. Oi, Lupac. Oh, I can't believe SwoleBenji thought he was the finest YouTuber ever on Albion Online, but I have 1 million subscribers now. If that bloke thinks he can fucking style on me, I'm gonna give him a fat dab. I will. Right? I know Lupac isn't Australian, but maybe he is, and he pretends he's not. Anyway, lads. So YouTube Stories, it's basically TikTok, but on YouTube, and I'm getting sleeped. I did not get sleeped. Well, I almost got clapped. We need to eat another dangle mouth because we're not healing in between pulls like we should. So yeah, YouTube Stories, they're 1-minute videos, and they get like featured underneath other creators' videos for cell phone users only. If you're on desktop, you don't see them, and I don't know if you see them on my videos, but I don't have a phone, so I have no idea of really knowing or not. Haha, I am an NPC, scripted to say haha when I have aggroed you. Does anyone else think like that? Oh no, it's a great axe user, guys. Look out! He's gonna chop me. He's gonna chop me again. Oh, he's whirlwinding dudes! Oh no, run away! It's gonna feel bad that the enemies have weaker versions of our abilities, you know? Like, they have to like, deal with the grief of the player moving out of the way of their attacks. Let's see, a 16k chest, kinda sucks. Got 67% Master Reaver. And the dungeon is back, baby. Dungeon is back. We still have that fame buff. We're a whole 9 seconds. We can kill him in time, guys. Let's do it. Give me the fame buff. Give it to me. Yes, got it. We squeezed out one more mob before the buff ran out. Bedford Cape is the best fucking cape in the game, man. Because it has the shortest cooldown and it does a good chunk of damage. Alright, so that noise means that our armor, helmet, etc. are tier 10. Or not tier 10, holy fuck. We just sold our uncommon map for 13k. It means that we can wear tier 5 armors now. So if I was dying constantly and having mana problems, I could upgrade my armor so I wouldn't have as many problems anymore, right? That's exactly what that means. But we don't need to upgrade armor, and I don't recommend that you upgrade armor either. I recommend that you stick to your 4.1 and you only upgrade your weapon. And if you want to upgrade your armor by the time you hit tier 8, go for it. I mean, I did, because I like to be lazy. But if you don't mind paying a little attention to the game, then you don't really need to. Gotta shoot all the dudes, get them all aggroed. Oh, he got the full heal off. Whatever, they're all dead. Kablamzo. Is there an item in here? Nope. I bet I've missed so many items on the ground not paying attention, and people in the comments are like, well, at 38 minutes and 49 seconds, he totally missed a chest. Then I'm gonna click it, because I listen, guys, I read every comment. I don't respond or heart every comment. No, don't full heal. Ooh, that was some synchronized death right there. They're scissoring. But I do read every comment. It's literally what the first thing I do when I wake up. I don't take a piss. I don't stretch. I don't go drink a glass of water. I read YouTube comments. And then I read them constantly. Like, there's something in my brain that's like, hey, you should check your YouTube comments. Sorry, I was just checking Discord. Yeah, man. Alright. But we're back now. Back at it. With more dungeons. We haven't seen a single legendary chest. I haven't seen a 3-floor dungeon either. Oh, they think they can get me, but they can't. Oh boy. I think up here is a boss fight? Yeah. And it might be a double boss fight, actually. Oh, I don't want to get clapped. No, Big Spitzer, no! Don't hit me with those big hands. No, don't do it. Right in the... Oh, it's a tome chest. Oh, I think that's why I did it so fast last time. I got a bunch of epic tome chests. I was just fucking hammering them out. I was like, bam. Yeah, this is just a one-room boss. Sad day. Alright, back to it. Look at that, isn't that great? The Thetford Cape did its job and killed the mobs. Well, it killed a mob and then weakened the others enough to be finished off. I didn't properly use the helmet, but I don't care. It stacks the druid robe and makes that stronger, so either way I still won. Haha, lol XD. Guys, join the Discord. You should join the Discord and fill out the questionnaire. Ever since I added a grammar test at the end of the questionnaire that asks you basic grammar questions, no one's done it, and I think that's kind of funny, and the people that have done it all failed it. But the grammar question on the questionnaire doesn't dictate if you become a chat or not. The only reason, and I'm saying this in the middle of the video because I don't think everyone's going to listen to this whole 2-hour, 3-hour long video, however long this video is. The only reason I'm kind of saying it is it just tests your ability to take a screenshot of the test, the grammar part, and upload it to a file hosting website. That's all the real test is, okay? Unless you absolutely fail it, like, spectacularly, then it has no... Ooh! That's a good one. That's 38k right there. Big stomps, big monies. Smoked them. Absolute ravaged. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah. The Discord questionnaire. The grammar question tests your ability to take a screenshot and upload it to a file sharing or image hosting website. There's one thing that pet peeves, like, it just bugs the hell out of me, and I see it all the time in these boomer discords, is like, say someone's playing World of Warcraft or Albion Online or whatever, right, and they want to take a picture of their game. So what they do is they pull out their cell phone and snap a picture, and then they upload that photo to like Discord or whatever to show people what they were talking about, and it's just the worst, dumbest shit ever. Like, that's what the test is truly about, right? Oh man, it's so funny too. It's like, come on, you learn how to print screen stuff in like the early days. Like, about 6k there. Right, 82% on the tier 6. Tier 6 reaver. Very cool. We are getting there. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. You see what I did there? Gosh. I need to take a drink and stretch my fingers. Auto run activate. Yo, this guy is he downed? He is downed. Can I yoink his money? No. Oh, I could be a dick and steal his fucking... This is how to be a dick. He can't skin these for 2 minutes. I get nothing but his dissatisfaction out of this. Have fun, dude. Can't skin him now. Oh shit. Hey, I gained a level out off of that, so it wasn't all in vain. See, not a complete waste of time. You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun being a bully. Like, video games need more bullies. The world needs more bullies. You want to know why the world is so fucked up? It's because there's not enough bullies. The bullies got bullied by, like, anti-bully squads. Man, if I say bully too much, YouTube's gonna be like, why is this guy talking about bullying so much? Let me go get the dungeons. Yes, there is one. See, we haven't been invaded one time. This is why you go further out. Oi. That shock almost... He's like already down 40% of his life. Very cool. And my cape is already almost off cooldown. Oh no, he's targeting me with a big snipe attack. Oh no. Oh no, good thing I have food that heals me up immediately. Look at that, two-shotted. Absolutely two-shotted. And we only have a 4.2 bolt caster, guys. We only have a 4.2 bolt caster. Imagine having an 8.3 with very high spec, and you have a maximum charge druid robe, you have your stalker helmet running. It's just so much damage, and you just clear immediately so fast. When you use that bolt caster E on the boss, they just immediately die. They don't even get to finish their opening one-liner. Like, you know when you aggro a boss and they say something stupid? You can kill them before they finish talking. That's how powerful it is. It feels like you're cheating almost, because it's so strong, and you would think the developers would nerf crossbows, but they don't. Crossbows have been the least nerfed weapon in the game. Like, the only nerf they did in the past 2 years was they made the Q that we're using right now, the little rocket launcher explodey attack, slightly less range. You used to be able to shoot this from further away. And if you're wondering, like, why the fuck when I use my Q that this little targeting cursor shit doesn't pop up, because I have it set in the options menu. I have a whole video on how to do that, so go check out my other videos and you will learn so much. I'm not going to explain it in this video because it's already set, and this video is just about having the perfect start. Oh, come on, step into the fire, you know you want to. He's like, step into my fire, bro, you know you want to. Dude, I'll do it, I'm stepping in your fire, what now, huh? What are you gonna do about it? I even stepped in your explosion, can't do shit. Can't do shit. Like 7k chest. I stepped in his fire, and he only gave me 7k for it. Gosh. Zap. And explode. Imagine if you take Mordhau and you take Albion Online and you combine the two. It would be the ultimate MMORPG experience. It would be so cool if that's how it worked. Like, wouldn't that be so cool, guys? Oh, there's nothing down there. Oh, I must make up lost time. We are 87% Master Reaver. Master. No, don't sue Lars. Do not sue me, Lars, for saying your song lyrics. 2 hours, 34 minutes. Ooh, man. This is gonna be one hell of a long upload. YouTube's gonna be like mad as fuck. They gonna be pissed. They're like, bro, why are you uploading 2 hour long videos, man? What the hell's wrong with you, dog? You think you just made a bandwidth? Yes. Yes, I do. And they're like, yeah, fair point. Fair point. Ooh, it's gonna be the flamey throwy boss or the whippy boss. Which one you think it's gonna be, boys? Pause the video and cast your vote now. I don't know because I'm filming this live. This is not a voiceover. It is the Whippy Boy. See, we know our dungeon layouts. Oh boy, let's give them some spins. I'm just gonna straight open on them. So, bow, and we're gonna charge up 4. The reason we charge up 4 stacks is because the W charges the 5th stack and the E charges the 6th stack. Don't yoink me, boy. Let me finish. Aha, I finished before you could yoink me. So you wasted your yoink. Does anyone else talk to the game as they play like I am? I mean, I'm doing this so that there's no what is it called? Dead air? Yeah, it's like a broadcaster thing, you know. Whip it good. 12k chest, or maybe a bit more. Whatever. We got what? 2, 6. That's 3, 7. We're setting around 400k. Looks like we're not gonna hit 500k. But normally you hit 500k by the time you hit Master Reaver. And we did it under 3 hours, looks like. We're definitely going to hit under 3 hours. So, what should I do with this character? I know I'm talking like it's a live stream. Hey guys, what should I do with this character before the video ends? What should I do, dude? What should I fucking do, dude? It's like, should I go suicided in the fucking black zone? Or just sell the goods and bank the gold and... Remember, once you get geared and once you have high spec, you can clear these dungeons in like 1 minute and 45 seconds. Or the floors, that is. I don't know what speed I'm clearing the floors at currently, but it's, you can go way faster. And it's way faster than Great Axe, it's way faster than Arcane Staff. Yeah, so. It's faster than the bow. I've tried every weapon in the game doing this. I have made a new character and did this exact same video for every single weapon in the game. And I don't just mean, oh, daggers, oh, axes, and bows. No, I mean every fucking weapon. Like, one-handed dagger, dual daggers, the artifact daggers, the fucking black hands, all of them, okay? I've used every axe, I've used every bow, I've used every crossbow, I've used every weapon for this start. And the best ones are the bolt casters, hands down, no contest, okay? Like, it's not even funny how much faster the bolt casters are over everything else, okay? Even the fire staffs, doesn't matter. I wasted my W, that was just a regular mob. That was the boss mob. I don't know why I thought it was the boss mob. Give me the red buff, I don't want this buff. This buff sucks, it just lets me face tank. I can just follow the fire circle. No, kill the healing totem. Not allow the healing totem to live. I can just stand in the fire because I have the reflect shield. Give me the chest now. Give it to me. Dude, we haven't gotten any faction capes in the chests. We haven't gotten any 7 point whatever gear. We haven't gotten any tier 8 runes. It sucks, man. It's been shit drops. Shit fucking drops, bro. Oh, speaking of shit drops, that was the shittiest drop of the whole night. That was a 1k chest. This is it. It's 1k, it's all you get. 1,000 silver. Our name is still front. We bought out SPI. Now we're gonna turn the game pay to win. Hope you had fun with the game. Why does everything go to shit? Do you know anything in the world that has gotten better over time and not worse? I feel like everything in life has gotten worse over time. Like, I mean, everything. I don't mean like personally, like, oh, your health, dude, your strength levels. No. I'm talking like food places, corporations, jobs, schools, the government, the world itself, you know, like the size of candy bars, just stupid shit like that. Like the experience at a grocery store. Do you remember like going to a grocery store as a child, how different it is than it is today? Like, self-checkouts didn't exist back then. Everyone was friendlier. Like, there's a video on YouTube of these guys they go to America, or maybe they live in America, I don't know. And it's like in Florida, and they go to a 7-Eleven, and they're filming. It's like in the 80s, and everyone's happy and cheerful and laid back and easygoing, and they're just generally happy to be alive, and they're just having fun and smiling, and they're laid back, and they're not defensive or deflective or weird. There it is, Mr. Reaver, we did it! 2 hours, 40 minutes! Anyway, so the same guys that filmed the video go back to the same 7-Eleven like 30 years later, in like 2010 or 16 or something, I forget the actual year, and everyone's weird, and everyone's defensive and skeptical, and they're just like skitzing out, they're on drugs, they look unhealthy, they look sickly, they're fat, like everything is fucked up in like just 30 years, like what the fuck happened, man? Like, what caused this radical change? It's just weird. I don't get it. Man, it's 11K. All right, where do we end at? We're gonna go. I mean, this is the end of the video, basically. Change the overlay and. T6 reaver complete. Yeah, man. There you go. Right on top. 2 hours, 40 minutes. We are valued at 266 plus 95. Oh, no. Hold on. Let's get a approximate value here. We still do have some auctions that are being sold. 266 plus 95, so that's 295. That'll be 360. So 400 and... We'll round it down and say 400K. And tier 6 with tier 6 gear, goes 4.2 in 2 hours 40 minutes. And we even made mistakes along the way. We had a little laugh and a giggle. We went from 2007 health to 2022 health. So yeah, now here's the thing. You may be thinking, well, the start was a little slow. Remember, I made a video on how to skip that whole painful start. And all it involves is getting the rough stone in the tutorial zone for more money, to buy tomes, to skip that whole fucking part, and then doing 3, or you just need to win 2 arenas to be able to go immediately to tier 5 Reaver. Like, and that takes 15 to 20 minutes tops. I don't know how long it took us. You can, I can look through the video once I put it out there and see, but this definitely isn't the fastest start. This is, well, I'm gonna title it the perfect start because that's gonna get all the clicky views, right? But this should answer every question that people have. Why aren't boltcasters killing? Like, I don't get it. I'm always dying. I'm always being down. What's going on? What's my name again? You know, like, come on, dude. And I also know what you're thinking. 500,000 in 3 hours? Wow, or 400,000 in this case. In 3 hours? That's terrible. That's an awful farm. This isn't meant to be farmed. What is this guy doing? You want to fight me, dude? I'll fucking fight you, bro. Let's fucking go. Oh, you timid? He's actually high spec, dude. He's fucking high spec. Oh, does he want to go? No, he doesn't want to go. I'll fall. I'm gonna see if I can charge this up a bit. No, he's running out of range. Come back around so I can WE you. Come here. See, I can't help. I'm like a rabid dog. I see the postman and I just fucking start barking and frothing out the mouth and I just have to bite him. I just need to be put down, lads. You just gotta take me and just take me out to the field. You know, get your old trusty shotgun. Just put it up to my face. I'll give you the old puppy eyes. And you just end my life. Just shoot me in the forehead, epic gamer style, and call it a day. All right. Well, this video is coming to an end. I kind of want to just go out and just suicide this set, but it's such a terrible PvP set. Oh, it would just be a fucking waste. I don't like the idea of giving people that don't deserve it free gear. But whatever. It's also like dead hour, so there's not too many people out anyway. It would take a while to find somebody. But now is the part where this character just kind of sells everything and marinates and retires.
Don't be shy.
So now we sell order. And don't do this part, guys. Like, what I'm doing now is I'm just retiring the character. Okay? You would keep all your gear. You would be keeping your gear and, you know, continuing with dungeons and going from there. Now that you have a bankroll, right? But me, this character is now getting shelved, and we'll probably never see it again. So I'm SwoleBenji. You know, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. It's cool to shoot these videos for you guys. I have fun doing it. Hopefully I can make it as a YouTuber one day. I don't know if I ever will or not. But maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll run out of money and starve to death. Whatever, man. It just happens. It's just life, you know? It's how it is. How many auctions we got active? Make sure we're checking our auctions, and we want to be the lowest price auction for each listing. That's right. No undercuts allowed. No undercuts allowed, dude. And this character will now park here and check auctions every like 3 to 4 hours and undercut as necessary. Once my items are sold, I will then buy out the gold and then transfer it to my main at some point. Anyway, I'm SwoleBenji. Thanks for watching. As always, be a bro, stay swole, and better return your shopping carts. You better have liked this video. If you watched this whole video and you didn't like it, let me tell you what. Let me tell you a little YouTube secret, okay? If you like the video and you leave a comment, you know what that does? That tells YouTube that you really, really liked the video. And when you do that, that makes my video, like, it gets out there. And when it gets out there and gets the views, I have a chance at having a normal life, which I've never had a normal life. No one in my family's generation has ever been able to live a normal life. No one in my family has ever even owned a home before. I literally grew up from motel to trailer park, okay? And it's just in the worst ghetto ever. And I see all these like TV families, and I see these people that have normal houses, and just not even the nice parts of the city, just the regular parts of the city. It's mind-blowing how crazy that is. Anyway, just make sure you return your shopping carts, okay? Like the video, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one as long as I don't run out of money and starve to death. Okay, guys? So take care, man.